Talladega.
How about the unmistakable view? You know what we're looking at. This is Talladega. You want wild, you want unpredictable, you're gonna get it. We all feel the nervous anticipation today. The NASCAR Camping World Truck Series playoff race presented by Blue Emu. When you take a look at the standings, there's a new sheriff in town. The Kentucky kid, Ben Rhodes, won the first two races of the regular season, and he's been rock solid in the playoffs. Can he now stay atop the heat? Well, no one has been better in the playoffs than Stuart Friesen. The postseason has been his season. So far, he's avoided the problems that have plagued the others, but this is Talladega. Can Friesen find a way to solve the chaos? Matt Crafton is a three-time series champion, and with nearly 500 career starts, he's done just about everything. Everything except win on a super speedway. Crafton is 0 for 36. Is that day ever going to come for the veteran? Is today the day, perhaps? Sheldon Creed has led more laps in the playoffs than any other driver. He's also won a couple of races this postseason. Yet last week's finish of 36th leaves the
just putting all my
in a precariable position.
all my streams in social media.
We've already had enough twists and turns to fill a soap opera script, but there are 4 more characters making an appearance. And with those stories, we go to pit road to join Jamie Little and Jamie Howe. Hello, ladies.
Hey, Vince, one of the names on that list is Chandler Smith in the number 18. He proved just 2 weeks ago he has the fight that he needs in order to win when he claimed his first series victory at Bristol. But after a rough outing last weekend in Vegas, he now finds himself 21 points below that cut line. Now, he did tell me that he has absolutely nothing to lose today, but he has everything to gain, and he lines up in that 10th position. Now, starting ahead of him in 6th is Carson Osavar. He's another playoff contender needing to get something done. He is 16 points out. He goes into this race, though, feeling like he's on an island. He says the plan is that there is no plan. He's going for the win and nothing else. Jamie Little. Well, Las Vegas was not kind to John
Instagram's the only thing I have left now.
The playoffs. They had some gremlins when it came to the wiring harness, and that kept him from locking himself into the championship. Zane Smith in the 21. He cut a tire, got into the wall early, and was...
Anyway, hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD, and welcome to the Chevrolet Silverado 250 at Talladega. I'm all ready for this race. I've waited so long for this. I'll get to the starting lineup as soon as they fire off the command, which I'm actually reloading my feed right now, my screen right now. Just getting ready for this race to start. Want to get here a little early this time. Alright, now we're loading it back up.
Watch the impact as Sheldon Creed comes in and clobbers the 18.
Ah, we're talking about this. A bad crash at Las Vegas.
They took serious hits in the points.
And Kurt Busch is back in the booth.
Is going to be a wild affair.
Yeah, Las Vegas thrashed the point standings, and ThorSport, though, they survived.
1, 2, 3, 4 with 98, 88, 98, 99, 88,
and try to get a good finish.
13.
Easier said than done, Vince.
Let's go trackside and get the command.
Yes, please.
Get ready to fire the engines and get this thing rolling here at Talladega.
And now, race fans, here to say the most
Famous words in motorsports. Please welcome Chevrolet Silverado Marketing Manager Mark Subchinski.
All right, Talladega! On behalf of Chevrolet and all of our dealers, I'd like to introduce you to the first ever all-new Silverado ZR.
Oh, come on! I didn't come here for advertisements!
Race started! Drivers!
Start your engines! Alrighty, we are getting ready to go. I'm actually going to wait until they get onto the track now. It's a little cloudy there, interestingly.
That's the kind of energy we're looking for, huh? It's a huge day today. Big race coming up. And we've got the perfect setting. It's Talladega.
Yes, it is Talladega, baby. Shield X, the only one watching this. Hello, Shield X. It's very nice to see you. Don't worry. I think once the action starts, we're going to have more people here. But thank you so much for stopping by.
They need customized car insurance from Liberty Mutual, so they only pay for what they need. What do you say we see what this bird can do?
Car's sitting here watching Liberty Mutual. No tires, just gas. Great to see you.
Not getting you a helicopter.
Looks like we're walking, kid. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty. Oh, when my Marco's craving hits, it really hits.
John, I have a couple of cold pieces of Papa John's behind me to get me through the day.
Nice. Marco's, pizza lovers, get it.
Yes, I did see that. I think maybe part-time with JGR, assuming they're doing the 54 with multiple drivers, just like last year, or this year, or a full-time ride with Sam Hunt Racing. That would be my best guess as to where Austin Hill is going. Talladega is not your average race. That's or no, I'm talking about the Roval. Okay.
This is hundreds of miles of wild racing through thousands of turns. This is a race to the checkered flag and a race to advance to the next round. Will your driver make it? Be there to find out. The Bank of America Roval 400, Sunday, October 10th. Visit CharlotteMotorspeedway.com.
Why do nearly 1 million businesses?
Who's gonna replace him? Good question.
No more paying full
Maybe
price
Corey
for
Haim.
and great rates from USPS.
I mean, what other Toyota drivers or drivers that are willing to jump ship?
Anytime, anywhere, for less, a lot less. Get our special TV offer, a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale. Go to stamps.com/trial.
Maybe I started a little early.
Go to the post office again.
Goal for today is to hit at least one more sub to get to 315. I'm gonna be here for a little while because I called back for the wedding singer. Oh, you're at a wedding? Congratulations. Give my regards to the bride and groom.
There's no place like it. It's Talladega.
You just don't know the emotion and the intensity that these cats are operating with right now. There's no margin for error.
No, there's not. There's a bad crash will end your day. Bodine won 4 straight super speedway finishes from 2006 to 2008, if I remember correctly. Talk is a good candidate for 16. Bro, he's doing full-time Xfinity.
What a great range of winners we've had throughout the years. Mark
Wait.
Martin was the
Oh, I didn't know it was a musical. Okay. But yeah, Ty Gibbs is going to go full-time Xfinity, I believe. So.
77 degrees. Should be good weather-wise. And Mike, the one thing about this place doesn't ever seem to change. The excitement that this racetrack provides us. What a perfect day.
2.66 miles. 33 degrees in the turns and 16.5 degrees in the front stretch. 2-degree back stretch. A 4,300 foot front stretch and a 4,000 foot back stretch. Quite a ton of fun. Alright, they're getting off.
94 laps, 250 miles. You see this relatively short stage.
Is that better? Time for the starting lineup. Starting 40th. Driving the number 28 FDNY Brent Cole Chevrolet for FDNY Racing. Brian does it. Starting 39th, driving the number 6, Norm Benning Racing Chevrolet. For Norm Benning Racing, it's Born Nenning. No, it's Norm Benning. Bless his soul. How long has it been since he's been in a race? It feels like it's been a while. Starting 38th, driving the number 41 Chevrolet for Cram Racing Enterprises, Dawson Cram. Starting 75th, starting 37th, driving the number 75 Food Country USA Toyota for Henderson Racing, Parker Kligerman. My pick to win if it isn't the 13. Starting 36th, driving the number 45 Auto Charge It Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports, Lawless Allen. Starting 35th, driving the number 33 Rayum Brothers Racing Toyota for Rayum Brothers Racing, Jason White. Starting 34th, driving the number 3 U.S. Law Shield Chevrolet for Jordan Anderson Racing, Jordan Anderson. Starting 33rd, driving the number 10 Fastener Supply Company Ford for Jennifer Joe Cobb Racing, Jennifer Joe Cobb. Starting 32nd, I need to find what the exact team is called.
We know what that means. What is your mindset? Just go for it and see what happens.
Because I know it has an interesting. Driving the number 11, Toyota for Spencer Davis Motorsports, Clay Greenfield. Starting 31st, driving the number 04, Roper Racing, Alliance Aviation Ford for Roper Racing, Corey Roper. Starting 30th, driving the number 25, Rackley Roofing Chevrolet for Rackley War, Willie Allen. Starting 29th, driving the number 9, Grant County Mulch Chevrolet for CR7 Motorsports, Cody Rohrbaugh. Starting 28th, driving the number 20, Rounded Gear Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports, Spencer Boyd. Starting 27th, driving the number 26, Lunai Chevrolet for GMS Racing, Tyler Ankrum. Starting 26th, driving the number 1, Monster Energy Ford for DGR, Haley Deegan. Starting 25th, starting the number 34 Toyota for the Rayum Brothers Racing team, Dylan Lupton. Starting 24th, driving the number 24 Azalea Gynecology Chevrolet, Jack Wood for GMS. Pepsi Man, great to see you. I support you. I am a Jeff Gordon fan forever, so that's awesome to see. Starting 23rd, driving the number 30 North American Motor Car Toyota for On Points Motorsports, Denny Bone. Starting 22nd, driving the number 15 Ford Performance Ford for DGR, Tanner Gray. Starting 21st, driving the number 56 Hair Club Chevrolet for Hill Motorsports, Tyler Hill. Starting 20th, driving the number 12 Traeger Grill Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports, Tate Fogelman. Starting on 19th, driving the number 32 Golden Eagle Chevrolet for Brett Holmes Racing, Brett Holmes. Starting 18th, driving the number 51 Heights Toyota for KBM, Kyle Busch Motorsports, Drew Dollar. Oh, it was Phil going to wreck? Absolutely. So starting 17th, driving the number 98 Champion Curb Records Toyota for Dorsport, it's Grant Enfinger. Starting 16th, driving the number 02 First National Bank Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports, Chris Wright. More than once, maybe. Starting 15th, driving the number 23 BamaBuggies.com Chevrolet for GMS, Chase Purdy. Starting 14th, driving the number 40 CircleB-Diecast.com Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports, Ryan Truex. Starting 13th, driving the number 19 Shockwave Toyota for McAnally Hilgeman Racing, Derek Krause. Starting 12th, driving the number 22 Airbox AM Technical Solutions Chevrolet for AM Racing, Austin Wayne Self. Starting 11th, driving the number 13 Toyota for ThorSport, Johnny Sauter. Getting to the playoff drivers. Starting 10th, driving the number 18 Safelite Autoglass Toyota, For Kyle Busch Motorsports, Chandler Smith. Starting 9th. Remember the number 2 lift kits for less.com Chevrolet for GMS, Sheldon Creed. Starting 8th. Remember the number 21 Hamsters USA Chevrolet for GMS, Zane Smith. Starting 7th. Number 4 Pi Barker Fire and Safety Toyota for Kyle Busch Motorsports, John Hunter Nemechek. Starting 6th. Driving the number 42 Good Sam Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports, Carson Hocevar. Starting 5th. Driving the number 16 United Rentals Toyota for Hattori Racing Enterprises, Austin Hill. Starting 4th. Driving the number 52 Hallmar International Toyota for Hallmar Racing, Stuart Friesen. Starting 3rd. Driving the number 88 Zepp Menards Toyota for Thor Sports, Matt Crafton. Starting 2nd. Driving the number 38 Speedco Ford for Front Row Motorsports with DGR, Todd Gilliland. Starting and on your pole, driving the number 99 Bombardier Learjet 75 Toyota for Thor Sport, Ben Rhodes. They wouldn't put a race on a Friday. Especially because Talladega doesn't have lights.
Pain happens in many forms, but that doesn't scare Blue Emu. Delivering fast-acting pain relief in a cream, spray, and lidocaine in a soft foam applicator. Blue Emu works fast and you won't stink. Official partner of MLB and NASCAR.
Welcome back to Talladega, the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series playoff race. If one of the 8 remaining championship hopefuls should win today, they guarantee a spot in the championship for next month at Phoenix. How about some radio?
Newton, what's up? Nice to see you. How are you doing? It's gonna rain tomorrow. You think it's gonna rain tomorrow? It's gonna happen? They'll probably postpone it to Monday in that case. But hi, Mutant. It's great to see you. I hope your day is going well.
The first 2 stages, because you never know what's going to happen at the end. Obviously, at any point, they could wreck.
I can't. Well, the best I can do is try to project the race onto my iPad and then show it, but it might not be in sync with what I'm talking about.
Might today be the day? He's my pick, Vince. I think that he could get the win today. He's ready to.
But I will try.
Victory lane. I can guarantee you that. It's going to be beautiful.
Who would be another maybe big story first-time winner, Kurt?
Host
For me, I'm going with Haley Deegan.
I mean, yeah, I would love that if she won. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I would probably piss myself.
Do it, girl. Gas it up.
What a big story that would be.
All right, people. I've not been paying attention to the weather, but yeah, I guess that might be a problem. Talladega might have to be the finale, which wouldn't that be something?
It's tough to get a bounce back here at Talladega, right? It's the playoffs, and it's Talladega. So glad you're with us today.
All right, here we are. We are going to be green at Talladega. Going to the Tri-Oval. The race has now begun. $94 laps.
This track, Mikey, there's so much going on. Every single moment of every single turn. Going up through the gears, grabbing the draft now. These guys are going to be going 200 miles an hour by the end of the back straightaway. That's about what my heart rate will be throughout this race as well.
Hey, Cookie. Hello there. Great to see you.
How difficult pushing and drafting
So good at streaming again. Yes, I am. Ben Rhodes currently in the lead. We got a line of Toyotas on the bottom.
And you've got to charge. I talked about there's 3 short races today. You win all 3 of them. You know what that means if you're a playoff guy. You're going to be going to Phoenix with a chance to be the champion.
Teammates out front with Ben Rhodes
and Matt Crafton.
Leading that.
Right on the outside line, it's the 38 of Gilliland.
A lap at Talladega for the first time in his career. And that's Todd Gilliland on the outside challenging.
The outside line is formed up nicely.
Oh, man. I missed this. The closeness of the racing.
Really speedy truck is Todd
the tension in the air.
See some instability in the trucks already.
That's what makes me nervous, Vince. They wobble.
Several of the cars in the field, trucks in the field, by the way, are pink for breast care awareness.
Moves around quite a bit here in the beginning, and the shocks are all getting compressed for the first time, and they're digging now, and this will be the fastest lap. I don't know what it is, but there's something about the inertia.
Okay, we can. Why don't we just pray that the rain doesn't stick around for the morning?
The fastest lap that people post early in the race.
Right, those are definitely at the start for passing before getting to the line, so he had to take a drive through.
He was more excited to go racing than we are, Vince.
You know, I was going to ask about the guys that have never raced here before, and you get no practice. This is your first laps on the track. How nerve-wracking that must be for those drivers. This is such a different style of racing.
Oh, it's been insane lately with the lack of practice, qualifying, and for a new guy, a new girl trying to get some laps. It is the toughest thing to do because you don't know how difficult the truck is going to be driving. You don't know if it's going to be wandering around with a toe change or the rear end skew. There's so much going on that
I don't know how well the video is picking
practice,
up that.
and you got to do it right now.
The best I can do for showing you what's going on.
Stewart Friesen,
And that is the type of racing you can expect here at Talladega. Let's roller skate around Talladega.
He's been moving back and forth within that top 5 after lining up 5th, but the big story for Stewart today is that this is a brand new race truck. In fact, it is his first.
Yolen has gone to the lead for good. He's cleared roads, but Friesen's now coming along on the outside. Talladega is like a big game of chess, knowing when to move up to make your move on the leaders, keeping your position, and not making any move that would cause a wreck. Awesome. Rhodes is surging back to the front now.
Yeah, he's had such a strong playoffs. I mean, he was averaging about a 17th place finish during the regular season.
There's no look for those who are not familiar with Talladega races. You can see how they're going all together in a pack. Unlike any other motorsports in the world, it is truly a fantastic experience.
Stewart said, like I was talking earlier, that he is going to be set on go from the beginning. There's no lane back. Obviously, these guys up front are content to run right now side by side and log some laps. But Stewart said it's got to be all or nothing today for him.
Trip Bruce on the right-hand side of the screen. And Friesen, again, second in line on the outside. The field is led by the 99 of Ben Rhodes, also your playoff leader. On board with Gilliland, that's Austin Hill to the left, and the John Hunter Nemechek truck.
The first stage is 20 laps long.
Say, like, it's close, and this is with that point where it's like, all right, you've been stuck.
We'll always get around Talladega, so no one's gonna lose control. Someone's gonna lose control and crash on top of someone.
Back and forth. It's a low lane, seems like down the front. Then the high lane will come back here towards turn 1 in the turn 3 area, and this is when people start getting a little bit more of that impatientness to them, as far as are they going to push harder or are they just riding? It's a question.
That 16 truck third on the inside lane. If you missed it, Jamie Little's report on the race day program before the race today that Hill will be going full-time Xfinity racing next season. So a vacancy opening up for that 16 truck. A lot of talk about the HRE truck.
Another thing about Talladega is you're not restricted to 2 wide. There is enough room to go 3 wide around the whole way. I don't think we're going to see that yet, but it could happen.
This week is going full-time racing for GMS next season. So
that's a beautiful view, isn't it? Just being able to see some empty racetrack ahead of you and checking the mirror and checking everything closely as he's got Matt Crafton down on the inside.
Yeah, so we're riding along with Gilliland, and this comes with responsibility, though. When you're leading the outside draft, you've got to do the best job you can to use the side draft to your left and draft off of Crafton, but also take the pushes in from Friesen from behind. So great, and then your truck is usually a little bit freer / looser when you're leading a draft.
Well, that side draft, isn't that something that a lot of the young drivers kind of struggle on?
I see the parts of the outer line tried to make a third line, and it didn't work out. Caused that outside line to lose momentum.
That truck moving around, you want to get close and then get away.
You can see, well, kind of see. You can see the outside line has kind of fell off a bit, and that's why. Because you need a good line to get a good draft.
15 times he told me he's watched his last couple of races and realized the mistakes that he's made are like rookie.
It's not winter yet. I'm not going to ice skate around Dega. A line of Toyotas, 99, 88, 16.
He also told me his plan for early on was to push that 99. His teammate Ben Johnny Sauter in the 13.
Hell yeah, get him that W.
Executing his plan to perfection so far as he has trailed Rhodes very comfortably, if that could be such a thing at Talladega.
I've never associated those two bits.
Going to break, but you won't miss a thing, side by side.
We're going side by side. Bro, stop saying it's going to rain and just hope it doesn't.
Rule the playground. Toyota, let's go places.
Blue Emu Super Strength Original Formula is now available in 3 convenient sizes. Whether you need relief at home, in your gym bag, or on the go. Blue Emu works fast and you won't stink. An official partner of MLB and NASCAR.
That's why we're here in a commercial. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My goal is, at least for maybe this stream, is to hit 1 more sub to get to 315.
The grandfather clock is counting down to more than just a winner.
I think that's a decent goal.
It's the final chance for a driver to make it to
Tell all
the
your friends.
championship floor. For a fan to catch all the drama. And the short track in NASCAR. With all 3 series on a survival path of a half a mile, it all comes down to Martinsville. And the whole family is invited to see the action. Get your tickets now at martinsvillespeedway.com.
Stop! You're gonna get tased! Down on the ground! Down on the ground!
You know you're gonna go to jail, right?
Yes, sir. My leg is broke up.
I'm not. You can't make me watch Fox Nation.
I am what we do this for, to be remembered forever as champion. I am the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series Playoffs. I am NASCAR.
All right, we're back.
Back at Talladega, this is the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. Chevrolet Silverado 150. Ben Rhodes continues to lead. He's led throughout the initial laps here and hasn't really been pressured for a while. Todd Gilliland in that 38 truck was side by side with him, but since then, Gilliland has slipped back a little bit. And here's some radio from that 52 right behind Gilliland.
20 cars all within a second of each other. Ain't that something?
Looking at the back of that 38
You're on dark
tailgate,
sky.
Mikey, it
Okay.
looks like it's getting busted loose because of Friesen pushing like he is. But going back to that radio chatter, Mikey, what's he talking about with that side drive? Oh, you want to get as aggressive.
Outside line, not so organized now.
To close in on that bottom line because they see how much speed it has down there. They're trying to take advantage of the side drive to slow the inside down.
No, outside line got a little dicey there.
There's a few things starting to brew up. There's a little bit of impatience. You know, a guy running for the playoffs, trying to stay up there and get these stage points, because these stages are quick. I mean, in the Cup Series, our mindset is much longer and broader. In the Truck Series, it's 20 laps for these stages. That's like gas it up and go. And you know what's so interesting about that, Kurt, is the points are the same. You got 20 laps and you get 10 points if you win the stage. And that's what these drivers, while they're so focused on that front group and not letting that inside line stream away from them, although a lot of progress is being made down there.
Cops is still on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are proven innocent of proven guilty.
Good run
Okay then.
Salvage Motorsports. There goes a 51 looking up top. Does he go there?
And right in front of that 18 of Chandler Smith is Johnny Sauter. As you see Smith jump to the outside. What about Sauter, Jamie Howe?
Well, whether or not to jump up to that middle lane was a decision Johnny Sauter was trying to make as Chandler Smith made the move instead, but his spotters have boy telling him that the Sheldon Creed truck right in front of him, it has a ton of momentum right now. You need to get up to him.
7 to go in stage 1.
But there are only 7 laps to go in this stage.
Oh dear! Holy crap! The 4 almost taken out by the 13 of Johnny Sauter. Holy crap!
So close.
For sure. This is that point. Everybody's like, hang on, I want to get up there. I want to get these stage points. And it's like,
holy crap. Watch yourself.
Like a bad poker game.
So Nemechek has jumped up to the top lane to lead the lane. Watch the 13 and eventually just the 4 of Nemechek. Just so right here.
Late to make that move, and I think Sauter gave him a break. I'm just like, Johnny got on the gas. He saw that coming. That's just one of those holes you can't try to get in.
That's a veteran move, though, on Sauter's part. You got that kind of check up, ease off, and let Nemechek in like that. That's a big move from a veteran.
And now look where he's headed. That outside lane with those drivers deciding to get up there and take
nice, and Nemechek challenging for the lead on his corporate Toyota teammate.
Outside line with Nemechek and Sheldon Creed, the 2 drivers that we expect to be, fighting for the championship.
Noticeably, the 28 is down a lap.
That have been talked about as the favorites, maybe working together now.
Also, because I forgot to show this is the current leaderboard.
People out to dry. You get aggressive and you move them out of the way. This is big to see all these championship guys up front.
The Truck Series playoffs.
Look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys running for the title all up front.
Yeah, our standings as they run up at the top of the screen and coming to 5 to go here in stage 1. Those stage points that are awaiting.
And Nemechek leads that lap.
Important.
This is nerve-wracking. Wow. We've had another near miss here.
Oh, really?
Misses at Talladega.
No, I think Elliott still has that.
Generally doesn't work out as well.
Up Rhodes and Nemechek. 2 times in a row. Nemechek almost dumped by a 4-sport car.
Today and has been able to gather it up.
Once was his fault, and the other one wasn't.
Nemechek and Creed on the outside, and Rhodes and Crafton on the inside. The top
Good push by the 88 to put the 99 back in the front.
Rhodes inching ahead.
Yeah, this is great. We've got teammates on the bottom side, and then we have championship rivals on the high side. Run 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the middle, just go there, buddy. Throw it in there.
Please don't. Please don't. My heart's not ready yet. Speedy Cash is looking good. Fast 38 truck for Todd Gillen.
4 to go. I believe we have 21 cars in the lead draft.
Open and just a little too soon in the race. I'm feeling that.
28 and the 34 have gone a lap down already.
Too, Vince, when you go to the middle as a racer, if you make that move yourself, sometimes it can pay off. If they stick you in the middle, then you're going to fall like a sack of rocks.
And maybe 22 cars in the lead draft.
Yourself, that's for sure. And that's got to be
maybe.
I mean, that's got to be a difficult decision to make.
I'm going to know.
Need to know somebody's going to run with you, right?
It's so tempting. You know, you want to go there because you see an opportunity to make a move.
I mean, I was at Watkins Glen, and whenever Elliott passed a car, the crowd just lost it. So,
good run for
oh,
Drew here
damn, the one truck has lost the draft.
Potential spoilers, maybe first-time winners. Anytime you're in a accomplished motorsport.
No, Drew Dollar can go fuck himself. The man's a walking bomb.
At the super speedways, though, if you can survive to the end, you're going to have a chance to win.
But a lot of times, if you survive, you didn't get any stage points. So it's a delicate balance there. Whether you charge and try to save your equipment, obviously, if you're right up front like these.
All right, we're coming down to the end of stage 1 now with about 2 laps to go.
Everything exactly like it is.
Yeah, you can look at the scoring pylon, and you have the majority of our playoff contenders in the top 10 pushing hard for those stage
Only ones that aren't are Hocevar and Zane Smith.
Only 2 that aren't up in that mix.
Rhodes and Crafton feeling good about themselves here with just a couple of laps left in stage 1.
Feels good about Austin Wayne Self in the 22 as well, Vince. There he is down on the inside lane. Made his way
Mike, the broadcast I'm listening to is behind the Fox Sports app, so you know.
Certainly a top 10 finish, top 5 was just right around the corner.
And I also can't see what the iPad has.
Including a couple of top 10s in that stretch, Ryan.
Drew Dollar is just a bad, like, he wrecks people in ARCA, he wrecks his trucks. Here in this series,
and try to get a run
he's
here.
just
Only got a lap and a half to go.
he's not that great a driver.
Get an update.
I don't really like him. I don't particularly care for him.
He's had a lot of bad luck here. Only 1 top 10 finish at Talladega. He said, I have so many bad memories.
Kendall Smith now fall outside of the top 10 as Chase Purdy enters it. Coming out of the end of stage 1, white flag for stage 1. Coming out after they go through the tri-oval. Here we go. They're going to go jostling for stage points here.
Safe at Talladega. Chances are it's a false sense of security.
And I would go with I would go back to 70-30. The
Rhodes, Crafton, Hill, Sauter all in a row. Here comes Friesen and Nemechek on the outside.
On the outside with John Hunter Nemechek and Sheldon Creed.
Coming out of turn 4, we're going to head into the tri-oval, see if anyone will make a move to pass for points there.
Outside lane's got to push the hardest right now, and that's when they get squirrely.
Look a little loose, a little swirly. Here comes the 16. For the stage 1, it's going to be Rhodes. Hill, Crafton, Friesen, Sauter, Nemechek, Dollar, Creed, Gill, and Self.
To Ben Rhodes.
I told you it was 3 races. Race 1 is complete, and that was a thrilling finish.
Okay, I got those points. All right.
I'm like everybody else then. I finally breathed for here for a moment. What a great decision by Austin Hill to pop up top.
Who do you trust? Oh my god, we're having this combo again.
Friesen was outside the top 10 just a couple of laps
Not a
ago.
wreck magnet.
Creed up running on the wall in the 4th lane.
Wow.
Yeah, but he got 8th. So
Good stuff. Our series points leader, Ben Rhodes, taking advantage of that starting position, staying up front. He's our stage 1 winner.
yeah. I did not calculate how many points everyone had.
It's winning, and there's nothing quite like it. And now, a win is even.
While you're here, like
because a win means you move on. That much closer to playoffs glory. I am what we do this for. To be remembered forever as champion.
Hopefully everyone who's got here just is enjoying the stream and their day. I love me some good Talladega. I'm going to be streaming later today as well as tomorrow, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more of that awesome NASCAR content. I want to get at least just one more sub for this stream so I can hit 315. I want to sincerely appreciate all the support from everyone. It really helps. Yeah, I trust Eric Jones to fly a plane.
Blue Emu Super Strength Original Formula is now available in 3 convenient sizes. Whether you need relief at home, in your gym bag, or on the go. Blue Emu works fast and you won't stink. An official partner of MLB and NASCAR.
You can stay in this stream forever with Lil Nas X. Enough about me. Let's talk about Lex. But there's one delicious reason to wave the perfect dream farewell. The sooner you wake, the sooner you'll get toasted breakfast burritos only at Taco Bell.
The seasons are changing, and your tires may be ready for a change, too. Get ready for the road ahead at Midas. Right now, buy 3 Cooper tires and get 1 free.
$3, yes, exactly. That is why I don't particularly care for it.
Detroit-style pizza is back. Same crispy crust, cheese to the edge, and the sauce is still on top. Ooh, that looks good. The Detroit-style pizza. Get it before it's gone. Hurry up. No one out-pizzas the hype.
Critics are raving about our kind of people.
I will never be for sale.
Our kind of people. All new Tuesday.
Thank you for whoever subscribed to me. Now 315, I've hit my. It was a pretty small goal, but thank you so much. I really, absolutely appreciate it. And I'm very thankful that you would choose to sub to me. Let's go.
Against Matthew Stafford and the Rams. A huge day of football kicks off Sunday on Fox and on Fox Sports app. Check for the game in your area.
I could hug you right now. Well, only if you like. Only if you would like. Anyway,
To the ones that watch us every weekend.
I'm almost done updating my notebook to reflect the scores.
It's a WWE coronation. When the King of the Ring and the inaugural Queen's Crown tournament.
My handy dandy notebook, as you might say, because I've been watching a frickin' Blues Clues stuff. Find a paw print. That's the first clue before the man or no.
Stage 1
Then what do we
complete
do?
at Talladega, the Camping World Truck Series playoff race. Stage 1 won by Ben Rhodes. And really, when you look at the 3 drivers that needed the stage points the most,
They
the 3
didn't get it.
drivers at the bottom of the playoff
Hocevar,
standings,
Saint Smith, and Chandler Smith did not earn any stage points.
Those are the 3 that didn't get any stage points. And here's the crazy finish to the stage, and Ben Rhodes by that much.
Yeah, I think you nailed it, Vince. It's the 3 guys that needed stage points the most, didn't get the job done.
And there's
5 other guys that are glad about that. Everybody's watching the point standings and how they're able to run through these stages and have the success that Ben Rhodes just had.
They're the ones going, hey man, I put in the work. I was here with the hammer and nails. I did this. I should get paid. I should get the points. And they did.
And for those that didn't get it, get a stage point, the aforementioned, just kind of ramps up the need to come back and make sure
Almost
you get
done.
some points in this
I
kind
don't
of
have to
stage.
adjust any of the points.
And a finish.
More intense now. You know, it's
Any of the
just
numbers,
rotating up with every
positions.
lap.
Just their
Does
margins.
it feel that way? I mean, it feels that way as we watch. Does it feel that way in the seat too?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. And you know that you did the best job you could, and if you end up in the stage 8th, you're like, man, really? I was like, that was 2 points, but let's go down and figure out the pit strategy on fuel, tires, and what. Go ahead, Jimmy, how?
We're going to start off with the number 13 of Johnny Sauter. He said it's needed a little freer on exit right now. It does get squiggly when he's going door to door. I'm looking to see if they're going to take tires. I think it's a fuel only stop for Johnny Sauter. As his sewer freezing, there's a very quick stop also, but he did get beat.
Here is the updated notebook scoring. Ben Rhodes up by 41, Nemechek up by 30, Friesen up by 13, Grafton up by 10, Creed's behind by 10, Hoseford is down by 24, Zane Smith is down by 27, and Chinna Smith is down by 32.
There's a little bit of attention to that bumper you called out, the 38 on there, Kurt, so they'll try to tune that in. But the trucks are going to be handling worse and the intensity's going up. That's a great combination, isn't it? Can't wait to see it.
Now ready for the heavyweight world title fight. Wilder Fury, here we go. He said he would knock him out.
25 shots on the first round. 25 shots on the first round.
He puts him down.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Alrighty.
War Machines. Play online with your friends. Destroy your enemies. Experience massive battles. Available on the App Store and on Google Play.
What can you expect from ButcherBox? 100% grass-fed beef, organic free-range chicken, humanely raised pork, and so much more. All with free shipping right to your door. Sign up today to get free ground beef for the life of your membership.
I got some things to get off my chest, so I'm gonna go ahead and kick this one off. Receivers, notoriously divas, we know that. You really gonna say that as a player? Personality doesn't make plays. You went to Columbia? You're smart. What's the difference between the old school and the new school? Hey, ain't where you from, it's where you at. How many footballs were on the field at one time? Carry the 2, remain 1.
Speak for yourself. Weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on FS1. FS1 is your home for the American League playoffs. The ALDS begins Thursday on FS1.
Jake from State Farm. What's good?
Yo, Patrick?
Nah, fam. Just your typical sneakerhead working here for the employee discount. But speaking of deals, I heard regular guys like me are getting the Patrick price. That can't be real, right?
Listen, State Farm offers rates that fit any budget. Even yours, typical sneakerhead.
Wow, just anyone now?
Yeah.
Man, these just sold out then.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any
State
budget,
Farm.
like a good neighbor.
The only ones I like
Call
are
or click to get a quote today.
I'll give you 2.5
the Liberty
my 10
Mutual
chicken
commercials
nuggets
can be
for
funny.
a quarter of your quarter pounder machine.
About
Judging
it.
by weight, mine's worth at least 4 chicken nuggets. From a cost standpoint, they're of equal value. But I'm older, so.
Get 2 of your faves, like 10-piece McNuggets or a quarter pounder for
Just get me back to the race. That's all we all. What's the only thing we want? We want to go back to the race.
Okay, I'm up. 5 more minutes.
Break me off a piece
So that geek got hard.
Hey, NFL tomorrow.
It's football.
Against the Cowboys. You know, the last 2 times the Panthers started the season 3-0, they went to the Super Bowl. Wow. Yeah, how about that? You made fun of me when I said they were 1-0. Undefeated at 1-0. Check your local listings, by the way, for the games.
Announce to the guy who subscribed to me. Thank you, Rocky Wellsand, specifically.
Down to Jamie Little on the 38 of Gilliland.
Boy, what happened?
Yeah, right before break, we saw that they were fixing the damage on the right rear. That happened really early on in the race, and it was affecting the handling, making the truck really tight. So they're hoping changing the right side tires and taping that bumper cover up. will help him here.
The young driver out of Sherrills Ford, North Carolina. If you're going to
lights are off in the safety car from my
that'd be interesting
iPad
to watch,
view, which
Gilman,
is a bit
too,
ahead.
how patiently he is trying to race through this field. And we didn't see a lot of movement throughout the majority of the
I think
laps
they're
in
trying to
that
save their
first
stuff
stage.
until later, when the
Nemechek
real
for his restart to begin
madness is
stage
going to
two.
happen.
Nemechek on the inside, Matt Crafton on the outside. Ben Rhodes on the opening stage. This is stage 2 from Talladega. First time Ben Rhodes has had someone in front of him. Really fast Ford truck. Look at him getting aggressive already.
Crafton and Nemechek leading the field.
Trying to gain some spots. It's tough to do when it's all jammed up like this. Looks like a freeway. Will anybody choose to go 3 wide here early?
I think not. Oh, look at that.
Some big hits.
Big bump draft from Rhodes to Nemechek.
Now Creed comes up to the rear.
Creed trying to help Matt Crafton.
You know, we can always expect veteran moves out of Crafton. That whole first stage, he sat right behind his teammate, stayed in the bottom lane, pushed him, and got his teammate.
Who's going to lead the lap? It's going to be Crafton. It's going to be Nemechek.
Now, it's a whole different mindset when you're leading the outside train.
The line, it's going to be Crafton by an inch, but that was just leading a lap. Next stage end comes at lap 40. We got 14 laps until then.
When you're driving and the driver behind you is on your rear bumper, how does that change the feel of your truck?
Oh, it wants to lift it up and make it freer, and it dances around left to right from the rear, but you're trying to time the run that you get on the guy in front of you, not to catch him too abruptly. If you have to jam on the brake and you have somebody on you and you spin, it's your own darn fault, buddy.
And I want to tell you,
How are y'all doing today?
When a truck's behind you,
Hope your day is going great. I'll probably have to finish the lab. Crafton appropriating the lead for good now. No longer side by side with anyone else. This allows Sheldon Creed to lead the outside line.
That's why you see the drivers looking in that rear view mirror almost constantly. The 88 has jumped to the bottom now and has the lead, and the 2 of Sheldon Creed leads that outside line. Jamie Howe?
If you remember at the start of the race, Sheldon told you over the radio
Crafton
that
moving to the
he
outside.
was going to treat every lap as if it were the last. But during that first stage, he didn't have a truck that was handling well enough that he could do that. He told his team at the pit stop, "I need you to tighten it up."
Looks like Nemechek surging on the bottom.
Much more planted now in the second stage.
Once again, side by side is
Is there
Crafton.
a preference of the bottom line versus the top line in the way you anticipate this race unfolding in the early laps like we are here in stage 2?
If you had to choose, you would pick the bottom because you use the double yellow line as what you would call an invisible wall. You won't have to worry about somebody going to your left side. If you're in the upper lane or wherever
Makes
you
sense,
end up, you have
because
to
no
watch
one
both
can pass from
sides
under
if
it.
you're middle or high. So I would
It's
say
a
the
rule.
bottom right now is simpler, but it's more congested now.
And you know, if you pick the bottom, you've also got to be ready to adapt. You know, you're happy there, and all of a sudden you see a run up top, and you got a chance to get in there. You use both lanes all that you can. It's safer, and it feels good to ride right on that yellow line as a leader, though, and just know that if it's going to be hard to get around you.
Oh, we got a caution.
With a car on the truck on the outside, and a caution is
Brian does it in the
28
28 for FDNY
That's
Racing.
the first caution for incident today, and some heavy damage on the front end of that truck.
Yep. Looks like someone went at it with a can opener.
That was a tough break.
About halfway through stage 2 here.
If something broke on the truck or if it just snapped around.
What happened here?
Safety team there to check on Brian.
There's what happened. I did not
First
see
grade,
what
we'll see
happened
what
yet.
transpires. Like he just got loose.
Yeah,
No
he just spun on his
contact.
own and he smacked the wall. Wow.
Cut in front of a few trucks. Fortunately,
Did not take anyone else out.
others involved
I see DGR teammates running 11th and 12th.
at Talladega.
Caution is out.
The best things America makes are the things America makes out here. The history she writes in her clear blue skies.
the legends she births on hometown fields, and the future she promises. When we made Grand Wagoneer, proudly assembled in America, we knew no object would ever rank with the best things in this country. But we believed we could make something worthy of their spirit.
At PNC Bank, we believe in the power of taking steps forward, moving ahead, whatever the pace and whatever the size. That's why we set out to help make it easier for everyone to move forward financially. With small business, personal banking, wealth, and corporate solutions that help you reach your goals and plan for the future.
It's a girl.
We're doing everything we can to help you get where you want to be. Because sometimes a little help is all you need. See how we can make a difference for you at PNC Bank.
It's all coming together this fall with the DQ Fall Blizzard menu, of course.
Oh, and apparently Jack Wood is off the track with a mechanical issue.
Pumpkin pie and more. A lineup piled so high with fall flavors.
It sucks for him.
Jump in. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
We found the right model. Now what would make you feel comfortable with the price?
Well, no one made me feel more comfortable than my kindergarten teacher, Miss Jane.
This one is special. And this one is also special.
What's really special is saying, show me the Carfax value. You'll get the most accurate price based on the vehicle's accident history. Look for me and stop overpaying. Shop at the all-new Carfax.com.
Liberty Mutual customers.
I don't like this. I do not like this Liberty Mutual commercial.
How much money can Liberty Mutual save you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2,808 $. Yep, everything hurts.
Only pay for what you need.
That commercial is going to give me a coronary one day.
The seasons are changing, and your tires may be ready for a change too. Get ready for the road ahead at Midas. Right now, buy 3 Cooper tires and get 1 free. Find your tires at Midas.com.
It's like, how can you...
Hey, next
it's
Saturday,
not fun. That one's not fun. My favorite one is Bad Actor.
Fury and Deontay Wilder for the
Liberty Bibberty.
Championship of the world. It's next Saturday.
Liberty
live
Bushima,
on pay-per-view,
etc.
buy it on the Fox Sports app. These guys look mad.
I'd say Tyson Fury, he's a big man.
It's just scary.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make him mad. I just can't imagine those guys punching each other.
Look at the
Enfinger. Going to the 23 truck next year for GMS.
Will run full-time at GMS next season. Remember, Enfinger running a part-time schedule this year, bouncing back between a couple of different teams. But next year, he'll be full-time in the 23.
Driving for Thor Sport for 12 races.
That's a beautiful truck.
Doing CR7 for another 9.
Still got a little unfinished business in the Thor Sport camp, though, including the 98 with our buddy Tim Duggar on the back end.
That's right. Duggar's an Alabama guy doing a
Got
concert.
his first win ever at Talladega 5 years ago.
Thor Sport trucks with different artists on the back, and there's the good-looking number 98 truck, Jamie Howe.
As he makes his second stop on pit lane during this caution, this will be a fuel-only top-off. He was just in, got 4 new Goodyears, and addressed some damage on that left rear fender, but this is a big strategy play for Grant Enfinger.
Good stuff. Thank you, Jamie. And we saw the 75.
I believe he was also the 2014 or 15 ARCA champion, or maybe it was 2016.
As well.
He's an ARCA
racing
champion.
with a heavy heart. Briggs Cunningham passing away this week, and certainly a
Kligerman.
Certainly a big contributor to Parker's career, and heavy heart helped so many in the NASCAR community. Thoughts with him here today.
Oh, well, that was
I
abrupt.
was managing my moderate to severe Crohn's disease.
Another commercial
and I
break.
realized something was missing. Me. My symptoms were keeping me from being there for her. So I talked to my doctor and learned Humira is the #1 prescribed biologic for people with Crohn's disease. The majority of people on Humira saw significant symptom relief in as little as
I don't know if you
4
ask you,
weeks.
how long do you
Many
think
achieve
before it
remission
takes before
that
there's a
can
crash?
last.
I think it's going to
Humira
actually
can
going to
lower
be
your
a
ability
while.
to fight
Probably
infections.
within the last
Serious
10
and
laps, it's going to be
sometimes
one big
fatal
crash.
infections,
Consists of a
including
green, white
tuberculosis and
checkered, or at
cancers,
least
including lymphoma, have
a
happened,
short
as
dash
have
to the
blood,
finish.
liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure.
Kind of like
Tell your doctor
2020
you've been
Coke
to
Zero
areas where certain
400.
fungal infections are
Coke
common,
Zero
and if
Sugar
you've had
400,
TB,
as that
hepatitis
one
B, are prone to infections,
was
or have
very
flu-like
close
symptoms
up, and
or
then there
sores.
was
Don't start
mayhem
if
all
you
the
have
way
an
at the
infection.
end.
Be there for you and them. Ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, remission is possible.
Hear ye, people and common folk, how I have ended
How
up
old is this
on
Red
this
Bull
yoke.
commercial?
Before you
I
stands
remember
the
this from
king's
last
great
year.
jester, a star-like poet unto yester. But all of a sudden, oh what a drag, the king understood my every gag. This of course caused some commotion, all because of that one potion. At once his royal highness knew, the joke's on him, and I was through. He drove me forth with arrows and slings, 'twas then I knew, Red Bull gave him wings.
You know what beats next day shipping? Getting it the same day. So shop Ace online and get free in-store or curbside pickup right in your neighborhood. Or get what you need delivered the very same day you order.
Place with the helpful hardware, folks.
All right, here we go. Miller in motion. Wait, is that a baby on the field?
It looks like it, Craig.
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. I've never seen anything like that before.
Harris now appears to be burping the baby.
That's a great moment right there.
Ref going to the rule book here.
Whoa, wait a minute. Harris is off to the races.
We don't need any more trick plays.
Touchdown!
But we could all use more ways to save.
Yeah, it's just like Geico commercial.
It's got to be a long bus ride home for the defense.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
Oh, when my Marco's craving hits, it really hits. But it's easy to
Oh my
satisfy
God,
with large
I'm just
two-topping
waiting.
carry-out pizzas for just $8.99 each. And I'll eat a slice on the ride home. Nice. Marco's.
Why is the
Pizza
pepperoni
lovers
all
get it.
curled up? Are we ready to go back though?
What a beautiful view of Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama. About halfway through stage 2. Getting ready to go back green. Quickly check in with Jamie Little.
Yeah, Ben Rhodes third right now in the 99, won the first stage today. That was his second on the year. He came on the radio and said the front end is losing grip. He said it's really strange. He's never quite had that sensation at a super speedway. He thinks it has something to do with maybe the splitters. So when they do come in after stage 2, perhaps they'll make an air pressure adjustment to help that handling.
I'm guessing at the super speedway you get a lot of sensations you've never experienced before. And most of them are not good. Most of them are in your seat of your pants, I think. The checkered flag and
Apparently Gillen was speeding on pit
the only
road for
sensation that I really enjoyed at Talladega. You saw the pace truck pulling off, John Hunter Nemechek and Matt Crafton on the front row. That's Rhodes behind Nemechek on the inside line. Creed is behind Crafton. When they take the green flag, there will be 7 to go in stage 2.
Here we go.
The second of 3 races is winding down. Who can take advantage of these pushes and this
7 to
draft
go.
and keep themselves up front?
And can you hold your breath for 7 laps? Because that's about what it's going to be like in that truck. You are hoping your lane goes on the restart, and you're hoping you find momentum at each and every lap to try to gain spots.
We haven't seen a lot of jockeying for position until the very end of the stage. We saw that at the end of stage 1 where they fanned out and fought for those stage points. Otherwise, it's been a 2 wide, bumper to bumper. Everybody trying to exercise some patience, hoping to be there at the end, because that's the key, especially for these championship contenders. You got to be there at the end to collect those points and maybe have a chance to win. And if you're a playoff
Clay
driver,
Greenfield
you
up there
win
with
today,
the 11. Not
you know,
bad.
you go to Martinsville,
Hey, Brett
it'll
Holmes
be
up there as
easier
well.
knowing you have a spot in the championship 4 and a chance to run for that title.
Let me tell you what's happening now, Vince. The tires are as old as they've been. Obviously, they didn't take tires. The pushes are going to be harder than they've been because they're going for it, getting more and more aggressive every lap. And that's
All
a
right.
hard combination to manage. These pushes will get drastic as this stage winds down.
Looks like Brett Holmes, the last truck in the lead pack.
Inside the top 10, coming off his first career win a couple of weeks ago. How's he rolling, Jamie?
Is rolling 9th.
Well, if you remember at the start of this race, we talked about how he needed to win the race. That was just what his team told him over the radio. They said there are 6 laps to go in the second stage. We're not going for stage points here. You need to be smart, stay out of trouble, because we are going for the race win.
That's
exactly right. This is about race management. If you're a playoff contender, you're trying to do all you can to delicately usher the truck in front of you a little bit further ahead, or you're doing what you can to block the right way to gain these stage points and not put the truck
Look at that.
in a jeopardizing situation.
All the best trucks jockeying for position.
You see Chandler Smith at minus 37 there. Top
Sheldon Creed soaring with a good push from the 13 of Johnny Sauter.
The 4 that if the playoffs ended right now, they would not be in the championship 4, but there's a lot of racing.
Crafton trying to maintain his lead. Side by side. Side by side.
Finish outside the top 20 last week at Las Vegas.
And there's our buddy Johnny Sauter. Johnny Sauter don't care. He's not in the playoffs.
He just wants to win. It's been forever. Over 60 races since Sauter has won a race. 4 to go. Let's loose.
You are fighting the loosest feel out of all of them.
And John Hunter Nemechek, he sees all the movement that the 88 truck has. He understands he's got to respect that, but he also knows he's got to.
No! Crafton gets knocked off the track. He's going to fly backwards. No longer in the draft. You can see, well, he is soaring backwards.
He's in a tough spot.
He's going to try and fit between the 16 and the 18.
But at least Crafton is
Gets his spot back, but man, he lost. We went from first to 10th.
Close call for Matt Crafton, who just slipped back to 10th right before that contact. He got on the radio screaming about the 4 and said, he cannot be pushing me in the triangle. He's got to stop. They told him to focus, and then boom, there was the contact.
I think the 1 has fallen out of the lead draft as well, but I'm starting to wonder if that's intentional to avoid any possible accidents.
What we're seeing, look how loose the 88 is, and the 4 just gives him a bump right as he's exiting the corner. That's a tough place to get a bump.
That's it, right? It's just before the truck loads up on the straightaway, Hunter hit him just a little bit too much and got him way loose. I mean, can't quite hit him right in that spot, but this is for a stage win. This is for stage points. This is for a championship run here, and the lead truck is always looser than the guys following.
Yeah, Crafton lost a lot of
Creed is now in the lead with Sauter behind him. Come on, Sauter.
Still rolling, and that could have very easily been the end of his day, and instead he just lost some spots. He needs every point he can get, though.
Whoa, dear! Nemechek making a 3-wide move. Well, kind of 3-wide, but he appropriates the lead with 2 to go.
Switching over, high side, low side, blocking. This is going to get big.
Last couple of laps here in stage 2. Pits are closed. John Hunter Nemechek out
There's
front.
a truck that just got lapped.
13 right behind him on the bottom. Sheldon Creed leads the outside line. John Hunter Nemechek's had a couple of close calls with
Wait, the 1 is falling way behind. What happened? Oh, Nemechek gets put 3 wide, and he's going to lose a ton of position. He is falling. Creed, Sauter and Creed side by side for the lead now.
Back, not too far.
Look at Crafton. Talking about a great driving job, Vince. Gets hit off turn 2 just at the point where you don't want to get a push. Went off the road.
Nemechek gets forced out again. Now he's side by side with the 52. Anyway, coming to the trioval. Last lap of stage 2.
52, final lap here on stage 2. Kurt, do they make it back?
I'm hoping that they do. We want to see as many quality trucks battle for the win at the end. But like you said, Crafton got shoved out of line. He's right back in the mix on the low side.
Like I said, there's a crap going on the iPad. I can't see it.
Playoff guys running top 10.
Zane Smith, who desperately needs points, is right there. Second truck on the inside lane. Sheldon Creed on the outside leading the way, and that's Johnny Sauter on the inside line.
Creed.
Sauter's been terrific.
Leading, Sauter right behind.
It's been a season in which he just as soon forget. In fact, the last couple, he's missed the playoffs. Of course,
3 wide.
But he's missed the playoffs
With Rhodes caught in the middle.
And now it's a battle to the end of stage
4 wide at Talladega.
From Friesen. Who's going to win?
The winner of stage 2 is Creed, then Sauter, Zane Smith, Crafton, Hill, Chandler Smith, Tanner Gray, Nemechek, Friesen, and Holmes. I missed someone. Nice. Finish. Brett Holmes with the top 10 in stage 2.
Anything that looks simple about that to me. That was chaos. The organized chaos, however, they made it. And if you zig when you should have zagged, it could be disastrous. But for Sheldon Creed, took him right to the front. He wins stage 2.
This next step for me is for every kid out there with a dream. You will face face challenges. But trust me, no matter what, keep pushing.
Creed, Sauter, Zane Smith gets 8, Crafton gets 7, Hill and Chandler Smith gets 5.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Order yours for pickup online or on our app. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
The seasons are changing, and your tires may be ready for a change, too. Get ready for the road ahead at Midas. Right now, buy 3 Cooper tires and get 1 free. Find your tires at Midas.com.
Gonna be a bit of switching around here.
For the American League playoffs. The ALDS begins Thursday on FS1.
Fox Wednesday, The Masked Singer is still TV's #1 show in prime time. First, an elimination so shocking it will leave you speechless.
I don't know what to say.
Then 5 new alter egos take the stage.
You had a standing ovation from our judges.
All new Masked Singer, followed by an all new alter ego. Wednesday on Fox.
Why do nearly 1 million businesses choose Stamps.com to mail and ship? No more trips to the post office. No more paying full price for postage. And great rates from USPS and UPS. Mail letters. Ship packages. Anytime, anywhere. For less. A lot less. Get our special TV offer. A 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale. Go to Stamps.com/try and never go to the post office again.
With Fundrise, the same kind of real estate investments that have powered the world's strongest portfolios for decades are now available to you. Join the community of over 150,000 investors who are investing with Fundrise today.
Be a war machine. Play online with your friends. Destroy your enemies. Experience massive battles. War Machines. Play free now. Available on the App Store and on Google Play.
Welcome back to Camping World Truck Series Racing from the one and only Talladega. It has not disappointed here today. 2 stages down, and it has been thrilling. Austin Hill, Johnny Sauter, the 2 leading points getters today, along with Matt Crafton.
Here are your new standings.
For Crafton there at the latter laps.
Rhodes up by 31. Nemechek up by 30. Crafton up by 7. Friesen up by 5. Creed down by 5. Zane Smith up behind by 24. Crafton is extremely mad at the 4, by the way.
That's Crew Chief Junior.
You gotta love it. No censor. Well, no, it's fully censored. But fuck you, fuck your mother, fuck your father, and fuck your car chief. Okay. I lost my train of thought. Kosovar is down by 29, and Chandler Smith is down by 32. Fuck your tire carrier. Fuck your spoiler. Fuck your coffee maker. Fuck your secretary.
Nearly outside the top 10. And these two have kind of been down this road before. Crafton get a little bump to John Hunter in the dirt at Bristol.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing a little bit of some action here between these two. I love it. Junior didn't appreciate John Hunter coming by and looking at him like he was angry either. I love Junior Joyner. He's very
alright. We're halfway through the race now.
These teams are. We're going to see some pit stops here. Probably get some tires now.
Junior Joyner not as big as Tyson Fury, who you mentioned earlier, but Junior's got a little fury in him, doesn't he?
He's the worst kind of fury.
The little guy.
The little guy that would just beat the crap out of me.
What do you want to do on these pit stops, guys?
I want 4 tires. I think that's going to be a really good call here to have that truck stable at the end. What do you think, Kurt? Track position more important?
No, I would go with the reset right here. I would go with 4 tires. Any kind of handling characteristics you needed to already give
I'm way off with my
on what you're looking for. Looks like
Nemechek is actually up by 24, not by 30.
Though, but I like 4.
Here's a crowd on pit road, and Jamie Howe is down there awaiting their arrival.
We'll start off with Johnny Sauter in the number 13. He told the team he is too free. Don't make me any freer. Don't change anything with the setup. So they're not going to touch that. Just going to be 4 tires and fuel for Sheldon Creed. He was happy with the changes that they made on that last round of stops, so he's just going to get some tires and fuel as well, Jamie. Nice rebound by the 88 and Matt Crafton that slipped back to 10th after that run-in with a 4. Raced all the way up to 4th. Meanwhile, Zane Smith on the left wanted to be fixed up just a little bit loose on entry. Air pressure adjustment on the right side. Good run for the 21 so far.
You see the varying strategies, some with 4, some with 2, some with none.
Well, some of those guys had already pitted
New leader's
the
Austin
previous
Hill.
caution, so that was the chance for Todd Gilliland to gain that track position back that he lost repairing that bumper. That was a good call for that team.
2 stages down, the final stage coming your way. The championship contenders still in the hunt, all of them. How's it going to shake out?
Introducing Good Sam RV Rentals, an RV rental community designed to help you experience the RV lifestyle for less. Whether you're exploring breathtaking destinations or discovering new ways to spend time with family and friends, RV renters will pay just a 5% booking fee with Good Sam.
That was pretty high. Yeah, he's doing pretty well.
From their RV
Oh, it's
investment,
awesome.
you'll pay just a 5% commission fee. List or rent.
It's always great when a small
That's up to
team
75% less than what the other
does well.
RV rental companies charge. Experience more for less with Good Sam.
Some like you to think they still build the best trucks. But according to just about anybody who's handing out a trophy, Ram currently builds the best trucks. So if you're shopping for a truck today, here it is. If you're shopping in the past, well, good luck with that. Ram, the top brand in new vehicle quality in the entire automotive industry.
During Ram Power Days, get $3,550 in total values or get 0% financing for 72 months on Ram 1500.
Morning already? Taco Bell's toasted breakfast burritos will get you out of bed. With fluffy eggs, crispy bacon, and a melted 3-cheese blend, all toasted to morning perfection. You're not dreaming. They're real. Only at Taco Bell.
I'll pass.
Jake from State Farm. You here to jam?
Aaron?
No, just an aspiring singer-songwriter with my bandmates. Here you're giving out that Rogers rate to regular folks like us.
State Farm has rates that fit anyone's budget.
Is that so? Mahalo, Kiki. In that case, this one goes out to an ex-best friend of mine who took my rate, just gave it away.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor,
State Farm is there.
Call or click to get a quote today.
Okay, I'm up. 5 more minutes. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
You know what beats next day shipping? Getting it the same day. So shop Ace online and get free in-store or curbside pickup right in your neighborhood. Or get what you need delivered the very same day you order.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Pizza Hut's Detroit-style pizza is back. Same crispy crust, cheese to the edge, and the sauce is still on top. Ooh, that looks good. The Detroit-style pizza. Get it before it's gone. Hurry up. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
I am sweet. The taste, the smell. It's winning, and there's nothing quite like it. And now, a win is even sweeter, because a win means you move on. That much closer to playoffs glory. I am what we do this for. To be remembered forever as champion. I am the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series playoffs.
Martinsville, this is the last race of the round.
Talladega Super Speedway, a place where things can change in an instant. Strap in and enjoy the ride.
I am.
The Camping World Truck Series here on FS1. It's presented by Blue Emu. The playoffs are underway. This is the middle race of the round of 8. If a playoff race winner should win today, he automatically punches his ticket to the championship 4. Downstairs for some quick top-offs, guys.
And Chandler Smith, he had already made that pit stop where they took
Thanks for
4
streaming this. We do
tires
all
and
races
filled them up
today.
with some fuel, but they just decided to
I'll
top
do
it off
this
so
one
that when
and
they have to
Xfinity.
make a
I'm not
stop
sure
later
about
on in the stage,
ARCA.
it'll be for for less fuel, no tires, looking for the
Because-
overall win, just like they said, Vince.
Watching ARCA makes me consider
if you do it
anesthesia.
just gained you that much more track position. He didn't have any.
It's become less enjoyable
So they decided just to
due
get a
to
little
this
bit extra gas.
rambunctious nature of the drivers. But I will be doing the Xfinity race
now, and he
as
can
well.
ride for a little bit
Make sure to
too.
tell all your
This
friends.
Lack of track position. If he's hanging out, like 10th, 15th, you can ride at partial throttle and save a ton more fuel as well.
Good look at Danny Stockman there on the right-hand side. Crew chief for Chandler Smith in that 18. Stockman won a Truck Series championship with Austin Dillon.
I don't even ARCA. It's like
And this could be something too, where the
it's like under the Truck Series, and frankly, it's really not worth anyone's time.
Toyota's a little bit worse than
The racing is pretty bad.
Vice versa. So this could be something.
But I will be
just to
doing
try
the
to make
Talladega
sure
race that is happening later as well.
Blue Emu race summary as we get ready to start the third and final stage.
9 different leaders with 15 different lead
Graphic there
changes.
for me is a leader, Vince. It's Chase Purdy. Look at the lineup.
Oh
Tanner Gray
no,
up front.
Purdy.
Austin Hill, Todd Gilliland.
Yeah, he's
Guys that had
Purdy.
some
Purdy
issues
bad.
early are now in the front of the field due to strategy.
Would you be a little concerned about a Chase Purdy or a Tanner Gray, two drivers that aren't typically in this type
No.
of position, leading the field?
Matt Crafton was really concerned about how John Hunter was
Then
driving.
again,
And
no
so I
playoff
think
driver
you're
has
concerned
ever
about
won
every
at
driver.
Talladega.
Not necessarily a kid like Chase Purdy. He's been around enough where he knows the ins and outs of this game. He'll just pin it to the bottom and see if he can get the proper push and keep control of his truck.
And just added another lap. That will be Purdy and Tanner Gray on the inside with Stuart Friesen third in line.
Why?
We have no choose rule at the restrictor plate races. That's just to try to keep away some of the ability of the drivers to line up in uniform with either A, the manufacturer, B, their team, C, their brother, D, their sister. It just keeps everybody
Their
worked
sister.
up as they
Have
came
brother
off the
and
road.
sister ever raced against each other?
Today
Or
has had
sister?
their best career finish on a super
Well,
speedway. So
I
mean,
take
you've
that
got
back. I think
drivers that
Natalie has.
typically
I think
aren't
Natalie
thinking
Decker has
that
older
they're probably
sisters,
gonna have
Paige
a
and
chance
Claire,
to win.
and they have
Today,
raced in the same
they
race, I
They've
believe.
got a chance to win. How does that change the dynamic of how the racing unfolds over these final 50 laps?
Well, if you're a team that's
Oh
not
God, though, Natalie
playoffs, or
Decker.
if you're a
I
driver
can't. That's something about how at Road America she was 6 seconds slower than the next driver. How is it possible to suck so hard that you are 6 seconds behind 39
racetrack you can get on the competition
and 15 seconds slower than the
I think you come
leader?
there with a little bit of a kick in your step, saying we're going to show them something today.
And she
win the
was
race.
locked in because the car she was driving was locked in by owner points. It was
And his
awful.
spotter, Derek Nealon, telling him, I'm sure you've seen it yourself, but I'm noticing that there seem to be issues on corner exit when you're down on that low end, the low side of the racetrack. So just keep an eye on that. Kurt, you've raced here recently. How does he manage that?
Well, you're always hoping that you time the draft right, and you start to back the corner up and look around you, and you find the run through the banking to try to time it to where you separate yourself when you land on the straightaway to be clear of somebody or to not be completely shoved up their tailgate. And then back to like your guys' point about some of the best career finishes happening at a place like this, it's sometimes just minding your own business, being naive, and just running that yellow line and trying to stay out of trouble. I ended up third my first ever time at Talladega, just trying to mind my own business. I didn't know what I was really doing.
He also finished second in his debut at Daytona in the Truck Series. I've actually seen the race where Kurt Busch finished third at Talladega for his first time. It is my second favorite race of all time. 2001 Talladega 500. Anyway, we are growing green again. Purdy and Hill lined up on the front row.
All them Alabama fans.
Bama buggies.
Chase Purdy right now.
I think these guys got to remember, is this a long final stage? This is a whole different type of race.
The last half of the race is just one stage.
I feel like I'm running a race right
Fanned out 3 wide behind.
So crazy.
And Austin Hill is able to take the lead with Todd Gilliland right behind. The 2 trucks eliminated from the playoffs, giving it all they've got. Here comes Brett Holmes on the outside with support from Zane Smith. And he's going to appropriate the lead, I think. Yes, he is. Brett Holmes.
21. Will he decide to go
First lap ever led possibly in his career, I believe.
to the bottom there, but
Austin Hill's coming back around on the bottom. Can Holmes pull around? He's a little loose from Zane Smith. at the line, Hill.
It's always special to win anywhere, but when you win at home, his first Truck Series win will make it all the more special for sure.
Purdy's back in 6th.
It's like almost like a re-rack when you're hanging out at the bar playing pool with your buddies. You know, you got a different set of numbers that you're looking at.
About Clay Greenfield in that 11 truck slipping up toward the top 10. And they're shuffling it out in the back.
God, I love that sound. It's electrifying. It's energetic, electric, earth-shaking.
This morning, he lives just 15 minutes away. He has over 45 family members and friends here this weekend. And when they were all here to watch him in the ARCA race in April of this year, he led the most laps. He was leading at the white flag, and he put his head down this morning and he said, I gave that one away. I'm looking for redemption today. That truck, the number 32, their sponsor, they call it this, the Sticky Icky, number 32. He said, I'm going to stick it icky it into victory lane today.
Well, it's getting a little sticky a little further back in the pack as they've now created a third line. So 3 wide, led by the 19 of Derek Kraus.
Oh, God. I'm not sure that third line is working now. You see Nemechek slipping behind. You lost several spots.
Smith with him. Now Smith dives to the middle, and that kind of leaves Kraus and Hocevar by themselves on the outside. Hocevar thinks better of it. He dives down to that middle line as well. Kurt, you know how special we're talking about Brett
Holmes and Hill going at it. And Holmes doing a good job holding on.
What did it feel like when you took the victory in Vegas?
It's beyond because of all of the support, family, friends, and the love that it took to get to that point. And it's like a back to your first ever legend car race or a late model race type of win. You're like, man, this is so special.
I say we are 9 views away from hitting 100 views total on this stream, and that would be awesome if I can make that happen. And I'm also thankful to you because it wouldn't have happened without every one of you.
It's the first time we saw 3 wide there for a little bit all day. It's like everybody's at the party right now.
Well, Todd Gilliland up there as well. And Jamie Little, you were telling us before the race that Gilliland felt like this could be his day. It's looking pretty good.
That's exactly right. He
All
didn't want to
the
be a
front
spoiler.
guys
He
were
wanted to
doing
be the
great.
favorite, but it didn't look like today would be his day. He had issues early. He had damage on the right rear bumper cover. He pitted multiple times. Even got a penalty on pit road that pushed him in the back. And look who's joined the party. Up in the top 4.
At the top, Holmes.
This truck is fast. Now that he's running up front, he can really feel.
And Holmes is finally pushed out to the lead, but here comes Zane Smith now to replace him on the outside line. Holmes down to the inside.
Is Austin Hill and the 32 of Brett Holmes.
And in the top 10 now is Austin Wayne Self.
Now that's got Zane Smith and Sheldon Creed on the outside lane.
Oh, 52 of Friesen.
Oh, yeah, Friesen has a bit of damage to his right front fender. It's a bit, yeah, as Kurt said, it's not bad. It's just hanging out there.
Lead truck on the high line. And Smith, of course, one of those that is championship eligible. Looking to have a great day and maybe even...
No, don't go away.
...of the season. Stay with us. Won't miss a thing.
Let's hide in the attic.
No, in the basement. Why can't we just get in the running car?
Are you crazy? Let's hide behind the chainsaws.
Smart. Yeah, okay.
If you're in a horror movie, you make poor decisions.
October, Geico.
I'm being quiet. Breathing on me.
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do. You don't become the official partner of MLB and NASCAR if you aren't the strongest and the fastest. Blue Emu's unique formula with emu oil offers relief when you're training to win. Blue Emu Super Strength. It works fast and you won't stink. Official partner of MLB and NASCAR.
I'll give you 2.5 of my 10-piece chicken meat nuggets for a quarter of your quarter pounder with cheese. But judging by weight, mine's worth at least 4 chicken meat nuggets. From a cost standpoint, they're of equal value. But I'm older, so.
Get 2 of your faves like 10-piece McNuggets or a quarter pounder for just $6.
Yo, Rohrbog's not in the 98. Get your stuff right. I can see the icons. You're off there. Rohrbog's ends in 9. 999.
Texas Heartbreak, and Championship 4 Tickets Punched. Experience the next legendary playoff showdown. The Auto Trader Echo Park Automotive 500, Sunday, October 17th. Tickets at TexasMotorspeedway.com.
It's a WWE
Brett Holmes and Zane Smith still battling it out front.
premiere of SmackDown on Fox. Here we go. Where a star-studded roster of
40 to go.
compete for King of the Ring. Are you kidding me? And for the first time ever, the Queen's Crown Tournament. All hail the Queen. Who will reign supreme? The season premiere of Friday Night SmackDown, sponsored by Progressive, live Friday at 80.
Looks like the outside line got a little jumbled. It's allowed Brett Holmes to get away a bit.
As champion, I am the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series playoffs. I am NASCAR.
4-car breakaway now. Holmes, Hill, Gilliland, and Purdy.
Camping World Truck Series.
And the outside line regroup.
Chevrolet Silverado 150. Brett Holmes leading the way. Holmes out front with Austin Hill, Todd Gilliland behind.
Please don't let it go single file.
During the commercial break, watch the 21 of Zane Smith with a moment here as Sheldon Creed gets into the back bumper.
What a save. That's
Damn, man.
the same part of the track where we saw Crafton have to get away from it. That's a difficult turn.
The hosts of our Nima Checker stuck back. In fact, only 3 of the playoff drivers are in the top 10. Zane Smith, Sheldon Creed, and Stuart Friesen.
They tightened him up, but apparently not enough. Their whole mindset, though, they want a truck that they can be aggressive with. They said it's all offense, no defense today. We must go for it. We must lock ourselves in that championship. And he was optimistic. He won this race in ARCA back in 2018. But Zane Smith in the 21.
I believe you, yeah. I think he had to fight Joe Graff Jr. for that one.
Creed right behind Zane Smith has been looking for him all race.
Oh, Ben Rhodes is also back in the outside the top 20.
But it's Johnny Sauter who's next in line that is most upset with the way that line is formed up. He said, I don't understand why the 21's going so wide here. He's zigging, he's zagging, he's killing our entire groove.
You can always drive someone else's truck better.
Show us his radio. That's the fun part. Looks like he's catching back up, though. Oh, but yeah, I can see he's kind of going a little back and forth. Not preferred.
Right? You know, it's like, oh man, I want this lane, that lane. Come on, everybody, let's roll.
Well, and you're not driving your truck to benefit somebody from another team 3 trucks behind you.
The big thing that's really going on, though, the GMS trucks are trying to do what they can politely to draft. A lot of times when you're in that outside lane, you got to have a really aggressive guy pushing. And what's happening is Zane Smith's truck's on the loose side. When you're that lead truck and his truck was already loose, now you're struggling to hold it wide open and maneuver where what Johnny Sauter's asking about, which is to be closer to the inside lane and to help that outside lane go. A lot of stuff going on at restrictor plate race.
Got that right.
And I got to tell you, we could start seeing some pit stops here pretty quickly. And pitting at Talladega out of the lead draft sometimes causes an accident as well. These guys aren't as experienced as you Cup guys. The communication sometimes isn't.
Oh! Hell! Smith!
It's going to be more too, Vince.
Oh my God! Tanner Gray! Chris Wright! Sauter hit the wall! Holy crap! It's coming up soon on my thing.
Sauter involved in that one as well.
Holy crap!
I think it's going to be easier to tell you who wasn't involved. It looks like Ben Rhodes and Carson Hocevar.
Championship implications!
Navigate through, but
Smith, Cobb, Flagerman is around. Ah, damn. Chandler Smith involved.
Spot back straightaway, right, Mike?
There's Chris Wright and a yellow card. God damn it, man. There's a green car over there. I don't know which one that is. Drew Dollar. Why am I not surprised to see him involved? I don't think he was the cause. But, man, there's the ruined car of Jason White.
These restrictor plate tracks.
The truck of Jason White.
For Tony Stewart, and he was just like, yeah, I just wrote off 4 cars. I'm like, no, Tony, we're on the grid right now.
I might have seen the one, which makes me very upset.
These plate races.
Yeah, I think I saw that. Wallace Allen.
A lot of times,
man,
doing anything out of the ordinary.
That all started with Austin Hill. You called it, Vince.
God damn it, man.
Replay and see exactly what happened.
Chandler again. There's Zane Smith. This is gonna be
one of the championship hopefuls, and maybe his hopes have.
God damn it!
An even bigger hit today, even after what happened.
Yeah, so you can see the disappointment on his face.
is likely going to be in a situation of nearly must-win at Martinsville.
Wow, damage for Johnny Sauter. Look, he's got one of somebody's bars in the front.
Yeah.
Sauter been having a good run today as well.
About a 15-car pileup, I'd say. At least.
It's a bad race against the clock. This damage clock.
You see Zane Smith and Chandler Smith.
Even though you might be able to patch it back up, it's a heartbreaker for a ton of these
Or maybe
guys.
that's Tanner Gray, actually. Red and
right
white.
Before that, the cutoff line with Zane Smith, I mean, he was like -4. Now I'm looking at it, and he's -40.
Yeah. He's in a walk-off win situation.
Austin Hill.
I guess it's
about 20 cars might have been involved in this one. Almost half the field.
What your strategy might be. One thing we know for sure about Zane, he's going to go to Martinsville and say, we got to win.
Hey, what's it like when you get in the...
How about you show us the fucking replay? How about...
center with other drivers? You were just involved in an accident.
You just say, which one of you jerks caused that?
Have you ever been in a situation where it was contentious inside on the way?
One of you away from 100. There's 12 of Fogelman with some rear-end damage.
10+ guys all mixed in. You don't know who really started it or what happened.
And if you did start it, you just said, wasn't me.
Oh, maybe Deegan's moved up to 22nd.
Please get out of the ambulance.
All right, they're going to replay this right now. I'm going to show it on the iPad.
Let's go to the front.
I'm going to narrate what happens on my... Okay, Smith. Oh, God.
Chaos began.
What about Matt Kraft in one of the
I did see the one car around, but she saved it.
Sideways in the one truck, but she never did anything.
Thank God.
Get through there clean, but let's look at this replay.
All for bad luck. Finally, something. Well, still bad luck, but Hill and Smith hit the wall. Gray, Sauter. Oh my God, Great Greenfield. Once you see a car go around, it's like a domino effect. Oh man, look at that Cobb going around and smacking Clearman.
But you always got to know how much is in front of the truck in front of you.
Holy crap, man.
And you know, there could be a situation.
Oh man. Well, look at that, like, because then it comes back down, everyone scrambles, and then poof, got a massive pileup.
Through there, and you know, sometimes it's the accidents you narrowly miss when you look back at the end of the day and say, "Whew, we won this one because."
And Brett Holmes is still the leader. And I think Chase Purdy might actually have a shot at this as well.
Later today, or
oh man,
Todd Gilliland.
Great move by Matt Crafton to get through there along with Creed, and now they see all the carnage behind them, and they're going to breathe a little bit easier.
On board here with Gilliland.
All right, let's see this happen. Gilliland is on.
Let's listen in.
He made it through, I think. He's got the two cars that wrecked next to him and ahead of him.
Push from behind, Kurt. You can hear him roll out of the gas. The push from behind got him the extra speed.
He just caught the truck in front of him too quickly.
We are under the red flag.
The run when somebody's pushing you as aggressive as they were.
I'll take this moment to remind you that
radio.
Make sure if you're hopefully you're enjoying my commentary, play-by-play, etc. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more awesome NASCAR content.
During Todd Gilliland, and you know that's why that onboard camera view is so important. If you watched it from outside, you'd think that Gilliland was just on the gas and ran into the guy, but you could hear him rolling out and seeing him getting closer to the truck in front of him.
Holy damn!
I thought it was interesting too, hearing the spotter Coleman Presley tell him that making sure that we're letting them know. So he's letting
Purdy is back and forth.
Spotter know that he was getting
and look at that.
From behind.
Keith McGee up in 12th in that for 41 for Dawson Cram. Tyler Hill in 8th for Hill Motorsports. 9th for Danny Bone in the 30 for On Point. 10th for Cody Rohrbach.
I did 38, and then I guess took the 16 with it. Maybe he wasn't square.
A lot of explanations about what happened, and let's see if we can.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like the old guy here or the veteran, but there's responsibility that comes with when you get a push, and you don't necessarily have to go anywhere with it each time.
And then,
oh man, a nasty.
Talking, he was getting a pretty good shove from behind as well.
Oh yeah, this is like 5 guys that all added up at the top.
Oh, Kraus involved.
Get off.
I can't believe though. I'm just glad that my favorite truck driver did not hit anyone.
Straightaway, there's so many options all the time.
Who's this?
This is what
Nemechek. I can tell.
Space between you and the mess.
Riding with John Hunter Nemechek, who bailed out on this. And a 99. We got Ben Rhodes right there.
Whoa! Yeah, and you see Rohrbach pass by, and he was in 10th.
Geared down and went low and waited it out.
That's the benefit for being stuck in the back. You can avoid the big wreck just by staying out there. I see Willie Allen up now in 16th. There, Jordan Anderson's up there, I think.
In that one, and well, it's Talladega. You expect it to happen.
We got a red flag.
We got a long way to go in this one.
Regina approaches the all-electric Cadillac Lyric. It's a sunny day.
Nah, a stormy day.
We see a close-up of the grill.
An overhead shot.
She drives hands-free along the coast.
Make it Palm Springs.
Cadillac is going electric. If you want to be bold, you have to go off script.
Experience the all-electric Cadillac Lyric.
You know what beats
Holy
next
crap,
day
that is really
shipping?
one
Getting it
bad
the same day.
Talladega
So shop Ace online and
forecast.
get free in-store
I didn't even
or
see it.
curbside pickup
Yeah,
right in your neighborhood.
that's
Or
pretty
get what you need
bad
delivered the
all
very
week.
same day you order.
Place for the helpful hardware, folks. With nothing until Friday.
So ashamed I overpaid for this used car. I've decided to go undercover. Guess I picked the wrong used car site.
Remember, if you don't see me, you're not seeing the most accurate price. Shop at Carfax. You won't have to overpay on a used car again.
Double header, Talladega, Roval.
Oh my! Hey, Beth, how we feeling?
Good.
Yep. Moving.
Shop millions of great deals, all with a free Carfax report. Only at the all-new Carfax.com.
PNC Bank believes that if a pair of goggles can help your backhand get better, then your bank should help you budget even better. Virtual Wallet is so much more than a checking account. Its low cash mode feature gives you at least 24 hours of extra time to help you avoid an overdraft fee.
You see that?
Virtual Wallet with low cash mode from PNC Bank. One way we're making a difference.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference.
Okay, out of the hill race after this wreck. Zane Smith, Austin Hill, Tanner Gray, and Chris Wright. The rest are just
Seasons are
damaged.
changing, and your tires may be ready for a change too. Get ready for the road ahead at Midas. Right now, buy 3 Cooper tires and get 1 free. Find your tires at Midas.com.
Every customer has their own Safe Light story. This couple loves camping adventures, and their SUV is always there with them. So when their windshield got a chip, they wanted it fixed fast. They drove to Safe Light Auto Glass for a guaranteed same-day in-shop repair. We repaired the chip before it could crack, and with their insurance, it was no cost to them.
Really?
That's service you can trust when you need it most.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
You don't become the official partner of MLB and NASCAR if you aren't the strongest and the fastest. Blue Emu's unique formula with emu oil offers relief when you're training to win. Blue Emu Super Strength. It works fast and you won't stink. Official partner of MLB and NASCAR.
Under red at Talladega. NASCAR Camping World Truck Series playoff race. And we've had about, we're guessing 18 trucks we think that have been involved in this
18?
Big one. Maybe the first and only, maybe the first of multiple. We've got a long way to go here.
We do, unfortunately. Yeah.
Remaining. Austin Hill was involved in the incident up at the front. He's with Jamie Howe.
Austin's been cleared from the medical center. You even came out with a smile on your face. You were the first one to be sent for a ride. Take us through it.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen the replay, but seemed like, the inside lane was pretty good. Here we got it right here. It seemed like the inside lane was forming up pretty good. And I don't know if it kind of looks like the 38 might have got hit by the 23 there, and it just kind of got him off center of me. And when he did, I didn't even know I was wrecking until I was already in the fence. It just happened so fast. So I thought me and the 38 were working really well together. Our United Rentals Toyota Tundra was really
So how's
fast
everyone
today.
doing tonight?
You know, we were just biding our time. I didn't really force the issue on pushing anybody too hard.
Menard! Oh, what's up, Diddy? Dude, you really think I look like Diddy Kong?
Just thankful for
sure, I'm doing fine.
Because
I
that was a pretty decent hit that I took there, and I was like a pinball machine getting knocked around by all the other trucks. But hopefully everybody else is okay as well. You know, Talladega, you know, what else do you say? This is the, you know, product you get when you come to these places. You know, sometimes you end up on the hook, and sometimes you end up in victory lane, and today we're on the hook. So can't thank all the guys from HRE enough, and you know,
only 2 more races for him with that team.
Not end up in the urgent care. I've been in these things too often here lately, so we got to get out of this place.
When you go on to the next one, it is with HRE, with Hattori Racing, but you announced earlier today not returning with them in 2022. What can you tell us about your future?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're just searching around, just trying to look around at other possibilities, other opportunities.
Doing nasty. That wreck killed my DraftKings. Good thing I can't gamble.
What the future holds yet, but it's starting to look pretty good.
Yablins, doing snazzy. Great.
You know,
I love to hear it.
In the near future, so you know, we'll play it by
now
ear
we're just
for a little
chilling
while,
because it's a red
see what
flag.
happens, but yeah, everything's looking good right now.
Still a couple left in 21. Thank you, Austin.
Thank you.
Like, now what do we do?
That, we see Austin able to smile as he exits the care center.
That's one of the best interviews I've heard after a wreck. I mean, he just was very matter-of-factual about it. Lucky to be
showing us Matt Crafton in the number 88 Menard
And how
truck.
about Matt Crafton? I don't know if he was lucky to get through or if it was
and his teammate Ryan Pinger.
that
Here's
got
the
him
crash.
through,
Look, didn't see it.
Okay,
Looking
here
at
he
you,
is
Yab.
in the circle there in that neon yellow truck, and you let me know here.
I'm going skill. He got lucky when another truck booted a guy that he was going to run to out of the way, but Matt was cool and calm. Watch that yellow truck. Takes a little bit of skill not to yank on the wheel or jump on the brakes. And then here's where I think there's more luck involved. Sauter kind of takes it for the team right there, but that's just bad luck on Sauter's side of it.
That's the crazy pile.
And out of all that mess, really, from a playoff perspective, you see the 18 of Chandler
Oh,
Smith
we're yellow.
up there, at the top of the screen during that incident, and there's Chandler rolling now, or was rolling.
Yeah, that truck looks as good as fuck.
Playoff drivers that
Got it in the front and in the back.
Significant damage. Got 19 trucks, we believe, on the list.
Could we get a list, though?
The biggest, big one in the truck series at Talladega.
Wow.
Plenty of racing left. Don't go anywhere.
I believe now we have surpassed my goal of 100 views.
I've seen
of this
how
stream.
cancer can affect the people I care about. That's
Wow,
why I'm
we have
helping
far
protect
surpassed it.
myself against some
Thank
cancers,
you, everyone.
like certain cancers caused by HPV. For most people, HPV clears on its own. But for those who don't clear the virus, HPV can lead to certain cancers in both women and men. Gardasil 9 is the only vaccine that helps protect adults through age 45 against certain diseases caused by HPV, including cervical, vaginal, vulvar, anal, and certain head and neck cancers, such as throat and back of mouth cancers, and genital warts. Gardasil 9
Oh, yeah, you
protect
just have to
everyone.
add
It
genital
does not
warts at
treat
the
cancer
end.
or HPV
Perfect.
infection. Your doctor may recommend screening for certain HPV-related cancers. Women still need routine
Why?
cervical cancer screenings. You shouldn't get Gardasil 9 if you've had an allergic reaction to the vaccine, its ingredients, or are allergic to yeast. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system, are pregnant, or plan to be. The most common side effects include injection site reactions, headache, fever, nausea, dizziness, tiredness, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and sore throat. Fainting can also happen after getting Gardasil 9. For women and men through age 45 who have not been vaccinated, talk to your doctor or pharmacist about your risk for certain HPV-related cancers and Gardasil 9. Help protect yourself.
Pizza Hut's Detroit-style pizza is back. Same crispy crust, cheese to the edge, and the sauce is still on top. Ooh, that looks good. The Detroit-style pizza, get it before it's gone. Hurry up! No one out-pizzas the Hut.
As someone who resembles someone else, I appreciate that Liberty Mutual knows everyone's unique. That's why they customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. I mean, just because you look like someone else doesn't mean you eat off the floor, or yell at the vacuum, or need flea medication. Oh yeah, that's the spot.
All right. Parker Kligerman. All right. Out of the race after the wreck. Zane Smith, Austin Hill, Tanner Gray, Chris Wright, and Parker Kligerman. Also involved. Chandler Smith, Todd Gilliland, Tate Fogelman, Jennifer Jo Cobb, Clay Greenfield, Haley Deegan, Jason White, Derek Krause, Johnny Sauter, Austin Wayne Self, Drew Dollar, Tyler Ankrum, Wallace Allen.
Get 2 of your faves for just $6, like 2 quarter-pounders. Only at McDonald's.
Our planet Arrakis is so beautiful when the sun is low, but the outsiders ravage our lands in front of our eyes. What's to become of our world?
Come on! I've been having dreams. This is an extermination.
Dreams make good stories. Everything important happens when we're awake.
Kill them all.
This is only the beginning.
Rated PG-13 in theaters and on HBO Max October 22nd.
Back under yellow after that red flag following the 19-truck pileup that took out a couple of championship hopefuls in Zane Smith and Chandler Smith.
Oh, Chandler Smith out now.
You're at 19. Yep, we were adding to the list. Pit stops while we were away. Let's check in with Jamie Howe.
And it was Stuart Friesen who was first to stop, and they made the decision, he and his crew chief John Leonard, that they were going to go ahead and take 4 tires, even though they originally just wanted to do a fuel-only stop. Because of all the debris on the racetrack, they were afraid they might have run over something. Unfortunate issues, slow pit stop there, fuel-only for Sheldon Creed. Jamie Little.
38 of Todd Gilliland said, "This is the point in the run that I start getting loose." He wanted tires, but Chris Lawson, his crew chief, said, "I don't think it's worth it at this point. I'll give you a track bar adjustment." They went down around.
They might not be able to make it back in.
Well, there's that 18 of Chandler Smith. Not done in the sense of to the garage.
Now, drivers that are involved in crashes are on the DVP, damaged vehicle policy. They have 6 minutes on pit road to do repairs.
I don't think it's going to be Chandler's day today.
If they are not up to minimum speed, or if they expire, if the DVP time expires, they are immediately parked.
That's half the fun of a new house, seeing what people left behind in the attic.
Well, saving on homeowners insurance with Geico's help was pretty fun, too.
Oh, it's a tiny dancer.
They left a ton of stuff up here.
Well, enjoy your house.
Nope. No, thank you.
Geico could help you save on homeowners and renters.
Geico, Ween.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase.
Welcome to October, everyone. Welcome to October.
Because our subs make a difference. Order yours for pickup online or on our app. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
The best things America makes are the things America makes out here. The history she writes in her clear blue skies. The legends she births on hometown fields. And the future she promises. When we made Grand Wagoneer, proudly assembled in America, we knew no object would ever rank with the best things in this country. But we believed we could make something worthy of their spirit.
The seasons are changing, and your tires may be ready for a change, too. Get ready for the road ahead at Midas. Right now, buy 3 Cooper tires and get 1 free. Find your tires at Midas.com.
Rams, Seahawks, and here we go. Thursday Night Football on Fox, NFL Network, and streaming on Prime Video.
War Machines. Play online with your friends. Destroy your enemies. Experience.
I'd play Advanced Wars 1 and 2 remake.
Available
or no, Advanced Wars 1
on Google Play.
That would suffice.
What can you expect from ButcherBox? 100% grass-fed beef, organic free-range chicken, humanely raised pork, and so much more. All with free shipping right to your door. Sign up today to get free ground beef for the life of your membership.
Truck Series playoff race. We are still under caution, getting ready to go back to
Zane
racing.
Smith. Oh man, he looks torn. Oh no. Oh no.
On the racetracks. How aggressive was it
He
today?
looks.
Yeah, I mean that's just.
He looks defeated.
Something a playoff race at Talladega kind of brings.
Oh no.
This is my first time, I guess, seeing it right here, but from my view, it looked like the 38 was just pushing maybe a little bit too hard, and then I don't know. It's just not his fault or really anybody's fault. It's just kind of a product of this place and Daytona as well. So unfortunately, we're at the the bad
it's
end
so
of the
hard
stick there. But yeah, I don't know what else I could have done differently. Honestly, a really good race. I felt like having my teammate behind me and basically controlling that kind of front row would have turned out really good there.
All right, we're going to get back to green. Unfortunate end for Zane Smith.
Well, all drivers that were involved in that have been checked and released from the care center. That's good news. And we are getting...
All right, finally getting back to green. Deegan, Wright, Cobb, Greenfield, Vogelman, Sauter, Gray, Hill, Smith, Kraus, Smith, Self, White, Dillon, Allen, Della, Clickerman involved. We are back on green.
Smith, the championship hopefuls, whose championship hopes took a big hit today. 31 to go, and that's Todd Gilliland on the bottom. Getting some help from Grant Enfinger.
If you're thinking at home it's going to be a little more calm now that we lost half the field, you're wrong. It's not going to be. The laps are winding down. There's a championship that could potentially be on the line, and these guys are going to...
Six playoff drivers still up there, all in the top 10. Keith McGee up in the top 10 in that Dawson Cram Racing Enterprises truck. 24 cars made on the lead lap. Only a few are still with the main draft.
You did a little dancing with him this week. How is he? Light on the feet? Or?
Very light. Just a great spirit. Just a great young man that loves getting to race a truck, and he's done an amazing job. He's played the most laps of anyone this season, and that's amazing for a teenager in his first full season to be able to accomplish that.
Youngest driver in the field today, just 18 years old.
Really? I didn't realize he was the youngest driver. Even more amazing. They're all single file. That is a consequence of losing half the field or having a significant amount of the field wrecked. You can't form as good of a run anymore, so you end up going single file. But warning, this is probably going to get slightly boring.
Silverato's got some work to do, though, as you see currently minus 28. This is the second of 3 races in this round, the playoff round. We'll run at Martinsville later this month, and the top 4 after Martinsville will advance to the championship. And if one of those drivers should win here today, they punch their ticket to Phoenix.
10 cars out, or at least 10 cars on, off, or out.
Ben Rhodes in the 99 made an adjustment. They went down on the track bar in that first stop, and with 32 to go, he came in and topped it off. His team just told him on the radio, there's not enough trucks to run a second line, so just stay on the bottom, hug it down there. So obviously this race right now, guys, has a completely different look than the first half.
9 trucks up in the lead pack of Gilliland, Enfinger, Crafton, Rhodes, Nemechek, Creed, Holmes, Hocevar, and Friesen. The second line is trying to catch up, and they kind of have now.
Everybody was jumping in the pool, wanting to go hard, and now you're back with about as many trucks that would run for a stage run at the end. So it's going to be single file here for a little bit.
And if I'm back there 10th or 12th, not much to lose, right? I'm going to pop up to that outside.
I think that's Deegan up in 13th now.
That's exactly what Stuart Friesen is trying to do right there.
Going a little, almost. Come on, get something going here.
To get where he is now to the win, he needs to make some progress. Hoping for some quality trucks.
They're going even 3 wide behind. Look at the man. There's a real slow truck to 2 of them. Please get to pit road, dude. I don't want a walking caution. But literally walking with how fucking slow it is.
Trucks. Enfinger.
Kraus, I think, is trying not to get lapped.
They finished 1, 2, 3, 4 in our last race at Las Vegas, and they are running up front again today.
I love how those guys seem to all kind of get teamed up together and create that powerhouse. And it's going to be tough to kind of separate those guys once we get further down into this race.
There's another lap. I believe that's Jordan Anderson. No, that's not Jordan Anderson. Oh, it's Chandler Smith that just got lapped again.
That's just politicking. He's asking his team to tell his teammates, let's go. Let's lock to the outside, make a move.
Truex takes up the 10th spot now.
Showing the confidence on these plate races. And he continues to impress. And now he's directing orders, trying to make sure that they make all the right moves.
Well, and he was assuming that the 4 would go with him. And you think, well, why would the KBM truck go with the Thor Sport guys? Well, they're all Toyotas, so give you a better chance.
Manufacturers work really well together on super speedways. For those who don't know.
What about that 32 truck of Brett Holmes, solidly in the top 10? What a great day for the Alabama native.
Now, look what we're doing at this point. This is
that second pack still doesn't have enough juice to catch up to the lead.
Think all the different ways things can play out. And with Holmes right now, Alabama boy, he's the wild card that I'm seeing in this mix that could really end up with a big day.
Well, and with coming to 25.
21 cars in the lead lap right now.
This is the way it's going to finish. We're going to have some chaos here before we're all said and done. You won't want to miss it.
Jake from State Farm. What's good?
Yo, Patrick.
Nah, fam. Just your typical sneakerhead working here for the employee discount. But speaking of deals, I heard regular guys like me are getting the Patrick price. That can't be real, right?
Listen, State Farm offers rates that fit any budget. Even yours, typical sneakerhead.
Wow, just anyone now?
Yeah.
Man, these just sold out then.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
You can stay in this dream forever with Lil Nas X. Enough about me. Let's talk about Lex. But there's one delicious reason to wave the perfect dream farewell. The sooner you wake, the sooner you'll get toasted breakfast burritos only at Taco Bell.
Regina approaches the all-electric Cadillac Lyric. It's a sunny day.
Nah, a stormy day.
We see a close-up of the grill.
An overhead shot.
There's no speed limit on a racetrack except for how NASCAR mandates the aerodynamics. Yeah, so I can see they're talking on Discord. Yeah, pit lane has a speed limit 35 to 55.
If you want to be bold, you have to go off script.
Experience the all-electric
How would you
Cadillac
turn at
Lyric.
4,000 miles?
Hear ye, people and common folk, how I have ended up on this yoke. Before you stands the king's great jester, a starlight poet until yester. But all of a sudden, oh what a drag, the king understood my every gag. This of course caused some commotion, all because of that one potion. At once his royal highness knew, the joke's on him, and I was through. He drove me forth with arrows and slings, 'twas then I knew, Red Bull gave him wings.
The seasons are changing, and your tires may be ready for a change, too. Get ready for the road ahead at Midas. Right now, buy 3 Cooper tires and get 1 free. Find your tires at Midas.com.
Wish I could see what's going on.
But that doesn't scare Blue Emo. Delivering fast-acting pain relief in a cream, spray, and lidocaine in a soft foam applicator. Blue Emu works fast and you won't stink. Official partner of MLB and NASCAR.
Pizza Hut's Detroit-style pizza is back. Same crispy crust, cheese to the edge, and the sauce is still on top. Ooh, that looks good. The Detroit-style pizza. Get it before it's gone. Hurry up. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Somebody gave me a thumbs down.
They're still running in orderly fashion.
All right. Oh, we finally have a second lane. The trucks caught up. Sheldon Creed is leading the outside line with Friesen, Purdy, Allen, Greenfield, and Deegan.
Chase Purdy got into the back end of the 52 of Friesen a little bit there. Made Friesen wiggle, but he gathered it up. And you got 2 good trucks there at the front.
22 laps to go.
And that's Creed and Friesen, a couple of championship contenders. Not to take anything away from the 23 or the 11, but you've got guys that are running for the championship and know how to get to the front from that outside line.
Really cool to see Clay Greenfield having a good run in that 11 truck. He's joined that.
Enfinger has gotten up there to second.
There's Stuart Friesen. Here's what I see brewing up, though. This Thor Sport group, they've got Crafton and Rhodes, championship eligible. And what does it take to get to the championship round? It takes a golden ticket. And somebody today wants to get that. And with that group of them up front, they're controlling this race in my mind.
38 is Todd Gilliland. He's not in the hunt for the championship any longer, but he's in the hunt for the win today.
I mean, he's in the Owners' Championship, so that win would propel him, his truck, to the championship four.
If they start becoming unloyal, then we'll have a decision to make.
That decision's going to come sooner than they thought. Because there's a lot of process being made up top.
There's the 18 again, I believe, getting lapped.
Yes, there certainly has been, and a lot going on with the 38. They were talking about fuel as well. They last pitted on lap 60. They told them we're good to go to the very end, but if we get a green-white checker, which very often we do here, that could be dicey. They asked him if he could just breathe the throttle a little bit, and he said, no way. Leading this race right now, I have no opportunity to get off throttle. I am 100% right now.
Well, and you talk about the possibility of a green-white checker. We've gone to overtime here at Talladega 6 times in 15 races as we reach the Camping World 20 to go here at Talladega.
Man, I hate when there is a request.
Oh, look at the bump.
A request of saving
Come on.
fuel.
All right. Wow.
Final stage of a race. Man, that's the toughest thing.
Friesen pushing Creed. The outside line has become a little disorganized.
See why they push there, why they bounce into the back of each other. Look at the progress that couple of bumps made for that outside lane.
Now it's inching ahead a little more. Problem is, they just can't seem to get past. I can see it just from like the one has not been able to clear the 42. And as soon as I say that, it clears the 42.
Tap the rear bumper. Gilliland's spotter, by the way, Coleman Presley. He was the spotter for Brad Keselowski here in the spring.
Now for
Keselowski
Logano.
won the Cup race.
You know, what I like about it right now, the playoff guys, Friesen has done the most today as far as passing trucks. It seems like he's passed a ton, but he's like worked the hardest, worked the smartest, and right now he's running top 5, like he's been doing all throughout the playoffs.
Creed sneaking up.
It's getting chilly
19 to
outside.
go. Don't tell me about how it feels outside, because there might be rain tomorrow. Enfinger trying to make a move, I think, on the lead. Here he goes to lead the outside line. Enfinger. Oh, Creed slams into him. Oh, he turns them. He hits Friesen. The 11. The 1. You won. God damn. Ah! Well, there goes the 1. Fuck you. Hocevar damaged. Creed damaged. Friesen damaged. God damn. Fuck.
Involved again. And there's Willie Allen. Of Enfinger.
God damn it!
Enfinger truck made a move. I'm like, where is he going? What's he up to? And then, man, I just feel like I jinxed Friesen on that deal. But
maybe you did. Maybe you did.
I was listening to you, Mikey. Though, like, you gotta make.
Oh my God!
You gotta get to the front if you want to have a chance at it. But yet, there's still so many laps to go, and that's what makes Talladega.
I gotta find the footage. You're ready for Xfinity now? I'm ready for Bleach. Talladega is so fucking frustrating.
He made the move to the top side.
At least Enfinger looks like his damage is minimal. And he was like
by himself, and then the
oh my God!
Creed caught him so quickly.
Here's the replay.
Exiting turn 4 in a tough spot. So here's Enfinger. He makes the move to the outside for the lead,
and bad block. And
by this
look,
time you're already changing way too many lanes.
Friesen, Hocevar, Greenfield, Deegan, Willie Allen.
Contact with Friesen in that 52. Significant damage, so Creed may have avoided
and now
disaster.
Hocevar, his radiator has been dumped out on the track. Man,
oh damn, yeah.
Tried too hard to block, but at the same time, there's no reason to jump.
411 of Clay Greenfield. He was running so well too.
In my mind, yes, especially with teammates all lined up in the bottom lane. There was no real reason to be in this much of a hurry.
He's in good position here, but then when Creed jumps to the outside, Enfinger goes out the blocking.
And the difference in speed between those two trucks is just significant. And I don't know that Creed could have gotten off of the back of the 98 if he wanted to. What do you think, Kurt?
I don't think so. Lane change in central, and things get busy up front. Especially with the loss of momentum for a lead vehicle. That lead vehicle always gets hit with that air, and you're pushed back into the other guy. He's on board with John Hunter Nemechek. It looks like he's able to squeak through there. Not too much, but Hocevar, he's going to end up the worst as far as a playoff guy along with Friesen.
I think Creed, does he even...
Yeah, they hit right there.
A little bit of contact, and that's all it takes at that speed.
Yep.
And Finger was, like Kurt said, changing lanes, losing momentum. Any kind of bump right there, as you see, would result.
They're going to go to another red flag.
Hocevar climbing out of his truck, and he is a shake of the head there with his frustration, and understandably so.
Like, that was a horrible block with a 98.
And now it takes a big turn for the worse for a few of our guys.
But isn't that what we expected here today? I mean,
another big one.
That, right?
And I don't expect that from Enfinger. He's a veteran. You should know better.
That's what Talladega does. It chews you up when you were just kind of trying to ride. But let's check in with Creed's radio and listen in.
So good about it. I hit him square. It was almost like he was having problems, like he was blowing water. He kept coming up. Didn't mean to wreck him.
No,
I agree. He didn't mean to wreck him.
I put that on Enfinger.
Just, again, the middle lane, switching up to the high lane. The momentum loss is the key thing.
Yeah.
Greenfield, Deegan, and Hocevar out.
You're coming off turn 4, transitioning to the bank, and it's just a combination of issues that caused what we see here. 7 racers in a crash.
We had 19 involved in the earlier
another 7, except
incident,
I know
a big one, if you will, and fortunately,
I don't know what to say.
This one was not quite as significant, but unfortunate for those involved, that's for sure. And it took out some big names, some championship contenders, and we're not done yet.
Can you handle our hot honey? It's honey with a feisty kick, and it's about to change everything you knew about our hand-breaded chicken. Topped with crispy bacon and melty Swiss. You'll even want it on our biscuits. Honey just got its own stinger. Taste the sweet heat for yourself with the new Hot Honey hand-breaded chicken lineup. Only at Carl's Jr.
Wow, can you believe it?
Feed your happy.
As someone who resembles someone else, I appreciate that Liberty Mutual knows everyone's unique. That's why they customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Oh yeah, that's the spot. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Okay, I'm up. 5 more minutes.
Pick me up a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
You took our son. You do not have to do this.
I want every inch checked.
This ends one way, my way.
Tell me where he is.
911, all new, Monday at 8/7 Central on Fox.
Today on Fox.
This is the game right here.
Spencer Rattler leads the 6th-ranked Sooners against K-State.
Unbelievable!
Today at 3:30 Eastern on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
Why do nearly 1 million businesses choose Stamps.com to mail and ship? No more trips to the post office. No more paying full price for postage. And great rates from USPS and UPS. Mail letters. Ship packages. Anytime, anywhere. For less. A lot less. Get our special TV offer. A 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale. Go to Stamps.com/try and never go to the post office.
So anyone who's there, yeah, Sterling Perez, yeah, because I'm just waiting. So questions like, is your favorite driver still in the race? Mine's not.
15 to go under yellow, and you see the damage to that 52 truck of Stuart Friesen, just one of our championship hopefuls that have had their hopes, at least for this day, dashed because of significant damage to their trucks. One of those who has managed to avoid the mishaps so far is the 88 of Matt Crafton, but it has been eventful. Watch. saved this one after the bump from Nemechek. He lost a lot of positions, but he was able to stay in the mix. And then this near miss.
Save number 2.
And then this one.
Save number 3. Some days it's just your day. This one's looking a lot like it might be.
Who's making those? Is Michael Walker making ping noises?
Super speedway, is it?
Oh my
At the
lord!
beginning of the show, maybe this would be
I believe we would call that ultra cringe.
36 on the super speedways during his career.
I've got the red button over here, Mikey. Should I press it?
Yeah, let's talk to him.
Let's press the red button.
Matt Crafton, Michael Waltrip, and the Fox Boys. Do you copy?
There, loud and clear.
What did you say? Pretty eventful day so far for you. Wow, what a job you've done missing Rex and staying out of trouble.
Had decent stages. The 4 got us loose off a 2 back there. And the second stage came back to rebound, but these guys brought a very fast Menards Toyota Tundra, so
Race is already at the first wreck. I saw
responsibility to go do something with it.
Holy cow.
Well, you certainly put yourself in a position to do just that. They said earlier today you had one on the super speedways. Let's put that stat in our history here today. What do you say?
Brother.
Appreciate you, bud. Got a little business to tend to, and so does Jamie Little.
Well, Carson Hocevar avoided the big one earlier, only to be collected this time for your worst finish in the playoffs so far. Carson, what'd you see there?
I mean, I didn't really see anything. I just saw the 98, and I turned to the left. I don't know if the 12 hit me or not. I don't know. But either way, got light off of 4 and just lost it. I couldn't lock it down, but.
That's danger with Talladega in the penultimate round of the
Yeah,
playoffs.
there's nobody behind me
for trucks.
It's close, but yeah, it's just unfortunate. These Nice Motorsports guys work really well, and you know, they worked their guts out. And we stayed out of trouble, but we didn't get stage points, so we needed a really good run, and just gonna be a must-win for Martinsville.
All right, thanks, Carson. Vince.
Must win for many at Martinsville, and you know what that means. It's gonna be
Short track racing.
Quite a battle.
This is the last trucks race until the end. Truck race until the end of the month.
We're not done here at Talladega yet. Who's gonna bring it home today?
Oh, sister of mine, I got you this. The new iPhone 13 Pro. It's on Verizon 5G.
Who would you like in the next race? Junior Motorsports.
Yes, Verizon is giving one to
and
everyone. They
Allmendinger.
traded their old
Mostly Junior Motorsports.
Oh, so like
I like
every
Barry,
system
Allgaier,
is-
Gregson, and Mayer a lot.
Why not?
I like
Every
Sam
dealer,
Hunt
they would
Racing,
have to.
Jade
Every
Buford.
customer, new and old, can get iPhone 13
Pretty
Pro
much
online.
anyone that isn't
Because everyone
Penske,
deserves
Stewart
better.
Haas, or
Everyone,
Joe
horse
Racing.
traders, manicurists, you get the new iPhone. We're alone. I know. What are we doing?
Although I wouldn't be upset if Nemechek won the race next
The
race.
best things America makes are the things America makes out here. The history she writes in her clear blue skies, the legends she births on hometown fields, and the future she promises. When we made Grand Wagoneer, proudly assembled in America, we knew no object would ever rank with the best things in this country. But we believed we could make something worthy of their spirit.
It's all coming together this fall with the DQ Fall Blizzard menu, of course. 7 seasonal sensations like new pecan pie, pumpkin pie, and more. A lineup piled so high with fall flavors, you might just want to jump in. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
The seasons are changing, and your tires may be ready for a change, too. Get ready for the road ahead at Midas. Right now, buy 3 Cooper tires and get 1 free. Find your tires at Midas.com.
Bogey's on your 6th limo. They need customized car insurance from Liberty Mutual, so they only pay for what they need.
You're not getting you a helicopter.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Pizza Hut's Detroit-style pizza is back. Same crispy crust, cheese to the edge, and the sauce is still on top. Ooh, that looks good. The Detroit-style pizza, get it before it's gone. Hurry up! No one out-pizzas the Hut.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
October 30th, the final race of this round of 8.
4 weeks.
Takes us to the paperclip. Martinsville, Virginia. And some good old-fashioned short track racing with high stakes, because after that race, we'll know our championship 4, who will run for the title. The elimination race at Martinsville.
We might know one of our championship 4 today, but Todd Gilliland's certainly showing that he has something to say about that. He's not eligible to race for the championship, and he's leading the race.
Crafton, Rhodes, Creed, Nemechek, 4 of our championship contenders in the top 6. They'd take it just in right the way it is, wouldn't they? I mean, take the points and get out of here and say, whew, thank goodness.
Absolutely it would be, but man, that could be wild with not anybody guaranteed to have a golden ticket going into Martinsville. I mean, this is getting big.
12 to go with Gilliland and Crafton out front. 12 remaining when they take the green.
All right, we're finally getting back to green.
Is that in Victory Lane? Is that where they locate that at?
If you're a playoff contender.
I got you.
Above the cut line. Yes, sir. Love it. This is getting big now. The restart's at the end. There's only so many trucks left.
Yeah.
This is Talladega. That's why they keep saying, coin that phrase. Wow, push it aggressive.
Those championship contenders, the 99, the 88, the 2.
All right, Gilliland and Crafton, Rhodes and Creed. Show us the truck that we need.
Play spoiler, Chase Purdy in the 23 right there. How about Brett Holmes, last year's ARCA champ, 4th in line on the inside in that blue and yellow 32.
Here's my screen. It's a little delayed.
Keith McGee in the top 10.
Damn, Keith McGee and for Dawson Cram. If he pulled up an upset, wouldn't that be a story? 11 to go.
That's fun to see. That's what we love about Talladega. Guys that get the opportunity to have it.
Chase Purdy up there fighting hard. He's been able to dodge all the accidents. Brett Holmes still up there. Spencer Boyd, the winner from 2019. Tate Fogelman, 2 of the Young Motorsports cars.
Wins today. They guarantee themselves a spot in the final race of the season and an opportunity to run for the title. That neon yellow 88, Matt Crafton, he's a 3-time series champion. Wants nothing more than to win his 4th title, but that driver there to the inside of him in the 98, the 99.
Gilliland
99.
leading that inside line.
Ben Rhodes, our championship leader currently, seeking his
Purdy to 3rd.
championship.
It's like the 88 just doesn't quite have the speed to lead that outside lane, and Creed said, I'm out of here. He went to the low side, and John Hunter, Nemechek jumped in there.
Yeah, it's like Crafton might have a problem here.
On the outside.
And that's strange because Crafton's been so fast. He's been able to lead that upper line. So I don't know what the deal is, but he certainly lost some momentum here.
Yeah, he told you during that interview there when you just had with him how fast he felt like their truck was.
Chase Purdy and Holmes, top 5 right now.
On his side. Low lanes forming up, and Todd Gilliland continues to throw down on this group of playoff guys.
Look at Tyler Hill up there.
Searching for a great day in Talladega. He's running in the top 10, 6th position, right there in that black truck. Tyler Hill behind him.
And remember when they start dicing for the win up ahead, and they might start.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe for more amazing NASCAR content. 9 laps to go.
Sneak in and get that victory. It's happened before. The 0-4 there, Corey Roper.
Almost got it done. Was leading coming out of turn 4, or at least going into turn 3 at Daytona.
He seems to have some of the notebook of what to do. He's got himself in the top 10 again here at the end of a play race. Right in the mix. Minimal damage on his truck, and wow, it looks like there must have
The
been
top 5 have all peeled away. Gilliland, Rhodes, Purdy, Holmes, and Creed.
That's weird to see.
Crafton has lost the group.
That's strange.
5-car breakaway at Talladega. With this many cars out of the race, this is not a surprise.
Gilliland, Rhodes, Purdy, Holmes, and Creed.
This is that point in the race where you look around for that broomstick in the truck, and that's where you show between the throttle pedal and whatever you can brace it between.
Can that second pack catch up to the first pack? 8 to go. The top 5 still running single file.
I mentioned that early in the show with Chandler Smith and Christian Eckes winning the last 2 races, both being first-time winners. Who would be a potential first-time winner today? And you've got that 23 of Chase Purdy and the 32 of Brett Holmes right up there in the front. And they have not won in their Truck Series career. Right now they sit 3rd and 4th in prime position.
And And we know Ben Rhodes' attitude. We heard him earlier say, let's go, let's pass somebody. If he can get any kind of momentum, any kind of push from behind, that's what I would be doing, Kurt, as a driver right now. I'd be laying off the gas and rolling back to the front bumper of the 23 truck and just see how the push would work for me.
Alrighty, not much distance gained there. 5-7 to go.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I was just joking about the broomstick thing. There's really no broomstick in the truck to hold the throttle down all the way. This is where you want to start messing around with Todd.
Come on, Crafton.
And I say there's 0% chance that the 99 stays in line behind the 38.
Hell no, he wants to win the race. His last win was at Daytona.
Time the runs, drag the brake a little bit.
Like 18 races ago.
The 23's got the right mindset to roll with you. That's a good group of trucks up front.
99 radio, Ben Rhodes. I got him to 23, wants to work together. We'll pass the 38 eventually. Just hold that ball up me, I'll get him up there.
That's what we just talked about, Mikey. It's like we know what we're doing here.
Well, we've done it a few times, that's for sure. And you know, just putting your foot on the floorboard and following the 38 means that's where you're going to stay. So whether it's riding the brake a little bit or rolling out of the gas, you got to start playing those games.
Crafton continues to fall back. The 4 and the 88 again getting together. It's the second time that John Hunter has moved Matt Crafton out of the way.
Oh my God! Like, what are you doing, man? He's gonna wreck you.
On pit road afterward.
I wouldn't like to hear Junior Joyner at the end of this race. I'm sure the crew chief for Matt Crafton is not going to be happy.
Well, Crafton something has happened because he was running up front, had the speed to run up front, told us on our interview he felt like they had great speed.
And then it just
and all
broke.
of a sudden he has dropped, and now Crafton finds himself just
6
barely
to go, by the way. Coming down to 5 to go. But they've all gotten single file and have caught up.
Yeah, that's very puzzling. I have no idea what to even try to...
Get ready, we might have an exciting finish now.
What's the update down there?
There's still freight train with Todd Gilliland leading with 5 laps to go.
Stuart Friesen has been checked and released. Most consistent driver in the playoffs coming in. A brand new truck today. Where did it go wrong?
In 4, I guess, Sheldon was getting shuffled and just gave Grant a push and thought I was going to slide by in the middle.
Yeah, we're almost there, Yabs. 5 to go.
I should have been waiting in line on the bottom, but still probably could have got wrecked. So big thanks to Halmar, big thanks to everybody at Toyota. We got
Danny Bone up in 9. This is going to be one hell of a top 10.
Hi to Parker and Jess, everybody at home. Love you guys, and see you tonight.
Thanks, Stuart.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez. Before put in a really rough push on the 10. Nemechek, you're starting to freak me out here.
Goes to the bottom. John Hunter knows he's got to make progress. He's got to get up through this.
4 to go.
With 4 laps left, does he have enough time to get there?
4 laps scheduled to be left. Let's see if we can complete it without going NASCAR overtime.
Currently riding 10th. Todd Gilliland continues to lead. Gilliland led the most laps at Las Vegas. Ended up 5th. Today he's led the most laps. Where's he going to finish today?
This on my screen.
We got Rhodes pushing the heck out of Gilliland to show him out there.
All right.
And let's see how he's able to manage the draft coming in from behind with Purdy.
Yeah, I would back off more. Give that a whirl. Maybe that's what that was all about. Just trying to figure out how to give the push so that he can back off and then get pushed. Yep.
All right, coming on to 3 to go. Gilliland looking for his 3rd career win in the second and his first multi-win season as well. 3 to go.
Now you can feel the anticipation building.
All right.
You know what happens time and time again at these play races is that you get your group together in that top 5 and you have
I can feel my heart beating because I don't know what's going to happen. I just know it's going to be crazy. Yeah, Yab's saying again, almost there. Come on.
There's no run from behind, and then the leaders are
it's going to get crazy with probably the last 2 laps.
Nemechek 9th in line. Long way to go here for Nemechek if he's to get to the very front in just a couple of laps plus.
There's no Dale Earnhardt, unfortunately. All right.
To the back of the 99 here.
2 to go when they cross the line. Todd Gilliland.
All right, Gilliland still leading this freight train. 2 laps to go.
John Hunter continues to try to chip away back there and make something out of it. And again, there they go. They're getting too wide back there.
Crafton trying to make something work, but he just can't.
On that top line.
All right, 2 to go.
One last push to the front. John Hunter Nemechek needs a little momentum.
They've finally gone too wide.
Now and go too wide.
Here comes Purdy with Is that Brett Holmes? Oh my God! Purdy to the lead with 2 to go. The Alabama gang of the 23 to 32 run 1-2. Can one of them pull off the upset at Talladega?
They're just getting all jammed up back there.
Purdy to the lead. Are you kidding me? Oh, Purdy wrecked! They did not take the white flag. We will have an overtime finish. Oh, damn!
Do we have enough gas for...
Purdy turned on the cusp of taking the white flag to win his first ever race. The Alabama boy. Oh, got spun. Oh, man, you gotta hate it for him. Ah, damn. Ah, damn.
And just asserted.
Oh, man.
But you can see there's damage on Todd Gilliland's right front.
Oh, my God.
He wasn't lifting.
That's gonna make it hard to lead, obviously. With
my friend Tucker is not going to be happy.
State Green and gone to the finish. I think Nemechek and Crafton, they had teamed up on the outside. As odd as that sounds, the way.
Wow! Oh my God!
Issues today. They had the momentum.
We're gonna go to overtime, people. Oh my Lord!
You want to know? You got a hole in your nose, Kurt. If you're the spotter of the team, or do you say, let's keep that between us?
I mean, Gilliland has been labeled as the leader as far as the last timing zone, and so I mean, you got the hole right front headlight. Here's the replay.
All right.
I mean, Purdy did an incredible job to grab.
I can't believe. I mean, I thought Purdy was gonna go off and ride off the sunset, but no, they started going.
You got to shut that door. You cannot go off that yellow line. It's your best friend. You got to protect down there, and he just leaves enough of that racetrack open where Gilliland gets.
Kind of like Carl Edwards in 09 with Brad Keselowski.
Game of inches.
Look at that mess.
Wait, where did Crafton come from? Having so many problems, he just surged.
As Purdy goes around, he's on the outside trying to make passes, make moves.
The roof flap doing its job of stopping him
how
in
many
this
different
track.
things you can focus in on in plate racing.
The 3-wide racing, Crafton coming back, Purdy spinning around. There's so much action going on in just this one in this few seconds.
Laps ago. Let's go on board with Gilliland.
If you're Gilliland,
Yeah, spun up. I tell you, it's going to be a great finish.
Not going to have a chance, but he left enough of a hole there.
Is that inexperience on Purdy's?
Yeah. A little bit of inexperience and bad timing. That is where the double yellow line actually moves to the left somewhat artificially, just so that it follows the way the banking drops off. Just bad timing to not be in the right spot.
Hey, Crafton looked like he had plenty of speed right there, didn't he? He shot into that picture. And
he's been
I guess you could say this didn't look Purdy.
That's what plate racing does to you. Make strange bet.
Sorry for stealing the pun from someone on my Twitter feed, but yeah, it was not Purdy.
Without any damage.
Overtime here at Talladega for the 7th time. Is it going to be a first-time winner?
Oh my
today?
God!
Talladega,
Oh my God!
and drivers that led only the last lap
Peters, Boyd, Lassard.
to get the win.
None of
for
it. Well,
Lassard
Boyd.
and Boyd, their first wins. Boyd got that win after Sauter was penalized for improving his position below the double yellow line.
That's not such a crazy stat. It's called restrictor plate racing, and how you have to get to that point to win is you have to survive all these different restarts. Survive.
Chase
all these
Purdy is
different
the
wrecks.
only driver who
Put
can make a
yourself in
great move to get the
position.
lead and immediately
Have
wreck
enough
himself.
gas, not get a flat tire, not have too much bear bond, not have, I mean, just the list goes on and on and on about a plate race and the amount of things that can come your way to take that win away.
There's Todd Gilliland's dad, David. Or excuse me. Yeah, he did that, right? Yeah,
It's David Gilliland. He's his dad. He runs the team, David Gilliland Racing. Don't worry, like a Wall Street. You're not senile yet. You're not like Vince.
Do you want to be in?
Yeah.
In the restart, and overtime here combination.
I'm going to defer to Mikey. I've lost so many super speedway races by not being the leader, by being the leader. I've run
how many? Well, you've only won, I believe, one plate race, that being the 2017 Daytona 500.
On the right front of that truck, and it's just gonna take air inside of it, and it's gonna cause a lot of drag. That truck's gonna be slow. He's gonna be leading the race. I don't know. I think he's in a bit of a bind. You got a couple of really fast trucks in Rhodes and Nemechek and Kraft, and we've seen the speed of those guys and the experience of those guys. I just, Todd's been so good all day long, but that's a lot of damage in my eyes.
It is, and now if you're stuck running third without lane choice, that means you're Nemechek, and you're going to line up behind Gilliland. This is where the crew chief, spotter, everybody needs to be communicating about the 38's damage.
And how about radio from the 38?
Just ask him when he's on the banking, Coleman, if he looks like the fuel pressure's fluctuating at all. If it's not, I think we're going to be okay. I think it's been staying good. I'll make sure to look this time. Yeah, just tell him to do all he can. We're going to need all we can get.
Jamie Little.
Oh, man.
And Chris Lawson, the crew chief on the box. Chris, you guys said you were going to be concerned about fuel if we had a green white checker, so we're here. Plus, you have the damage on the grill. How concerned are you right now to make it to the end?
I'm fairly concerned.
Wait, Norm Benning is in the top 20? How did that happen?
Definitely isn't going to help. But if we got enough fuel to get to
Norm Benning!
We got a shot, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, good luck. Thank you.
Fairly concerned. Isn't everybody fairly concerned at this point? I mean...
But there's some damage at Daytona and Talladega that doesn't really hurt you that much. That's not one of those.
Yeah. And how much of an impact is that to Nemechek, who has to be behind that truck?
Well, he's gonna realize real quick. His spotter's probably already told him that truck's gonna be a little bit slow. He's gonna push the
Tate Fogelman in fifth.
What that does, though, is that sometimes artificially drags extra drag into that lead vehicle, and that second truck can stay attached to his rear bumper more easily. I actually had that at the last Super Speedway race in a Cup car.
Oh my gosh, this is so crazy.
On the last lap, he had damage on the front of his
man, we
car,
got a bunch.
and it allowed me to stay
all right, you guys ready for overtime? Because I know I am.
Or it could be disastrous.
I might have a heart attack right now with this. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Especially because if the Xfinity race is anything like this, I might lose my voice screaming. Because I'm gonna be, I know I'm gonna be going crazy over the finish for this one.
Fogelman's in a pretty good position with Traeger Grills on board today, and taking them to victory lane would be a feather in his cap, that's for sure.
Dun, dun, dun.
You saw the overtime rules. We'll take the green. If they come back and take the white, the next flag ends the race, whether it's the checkers or the caution.
All right.
If we don't get back to the white flag and the caution comes out, we'll re-rack them and do it again. And if those that are concerned about fuel, they don't want another overtime.
Remember when Ben Rhodes was leading, Vince, they were telling him to save fuel, and he said, I can't. So how will this impact the finish of this race?
Here we go. If they don't make it back to the white flag and there's another crash, we're going to go through this again.
This restart, and it's overtime at Talladega.
Hey, give me that broomstick back. I want to borrow it again. I'm going to keep this throttle pedal down the whole way.
Reed and Rhodes. No, Rhodes and Gilliland, excuse me.
Pushing Rhodes on the outside. John Hunter Nemechek.
Holmes pushing Rhodes. Nemechek pushing Gilliland.
These boys are going to be pushing.
Oh, man. Look at how close that is.
All day long. It's right now. Better hold a pretty wheel if you're the lead truck.
Rhodes has got a good push from Holmes.
Rhodes edging out ahead of Gilliland, and you wonder how that hole in the right front.
Rhodes won the last Super Speedway race. Gilliland's got a nice run going. And he hauled it.
Big side draft there
Except,
for the 99.
yeah, Holmes has still has a good way to draft, to push Rhodes forward, so it looks like he has the advantage. Coming to the tri-oval. All right, here we go. White flag is out. One more lap at Talladega. Gilliland and Rhodes still dogfighting it out. With a good push, Gilliland comes forward.
Whatever lane they've committed to, you've got to stay
Tate Fogelman in the third car in an inside truck in an inside line.
On the line.
Gilliland leading. Nemechek going. Here comes Rhodes on the outside. A push. Oh, Rhodes gets loose. Oh, he gets super loose, but he keeps it going. Nemechek trying to push Gilliland out of the way. Here comes Tate Fogelman. Rhodes coming back. Holmes is around. He crashes at Crafton and a few other cars. 5 cars involved in the pileup. The four trucks running to the finish. Here comes Nemechek. A last lap pass right through the tri-oval. Here comes Fogelman to the inside. Super loose. He spins the four, and Team Fogelman is going to win. Are you kidding me? Oh my God! Fogelman wins the Chevy Silverado 150. What a finish! Oh my God!
So much extra time to throw.
Oh yeah! What was that? That was awesome! Holy cow! Oh man! Oh my God!
I couldn't even speak during that last lap. Nice job calling him home. What a great finish.
And the celebration for the Young's Motorsports Group. You know, at the beginning of the day, we
just like his teammate Spencer Boyd did 2 years ago. What a last lap! Oh my God!
And today, that happened, and it's a day that Tate Fogelman will never forget.
A last turn pass coming down the out of the tri-oval. I have never seen a race like that in my life. That was awesome! Woo! Oh man!
That lineup will most likely change some with those crashes. We'll see.
Yeah, with Crafton, Creed, and Rhodes. They were all up.
All the playoff drivers except Nemechek, I think, are all the playoff drivers, I think, Rex and
Nemechek a shot at the win, and he still wasn't able to bring it home, which still follows that stat up that no playoff driver has ever won at Talladega.
I can't. He looks pissed. He was like 100 yards from the finish.
This is easy. We wrote the book.
I can feel my heart palpitating from that.
We thought that there would be maybe some crosswords between Crafton and
oh my God! Oh my God!
Multiple times today where they got together as Crafton climbs from his truck. You saw the crew member say something to John Hunter as they crossed paths.
Oh man!
Wow, that's Talladega is what they just started tossing at each other for some words. This place will throw every single emotion at you, and now we're looking at Fogelman, the race winner, going to the ambulance
again, just like Bristol Xfinity.
Involved in that incident. Jamie Little is with John Hunter.
And John Hunter Nemechek backwards down here on pit road. Some near misses earlier and then wrecked right at the finish, but you still manage a top 5. Can you just sum up what it's like racing at a place like this?
I'm going to hear this.
Wild card, a lot of action. I made a move too late and cost myself a win right there. So my fault. But huge shout out to Pi Barker Fire Alarm Services for everything that.
I gotta see this again. Look at Fogelman making the inside move, super loose, and he came up and turned the 4. Who finished second, by the way? It's wait, Tyler Hill for second? What? Tyler Hill?
I think we're 30 something above the cut line, so just have to go have a solid day right there. That's it.
All right, John Hunter Nemechek, 36 points, still leading in the playoffs, Vince.
Well, and we were on the replay of the incident when John Hunter referenced the old man.
Oh my Lord!
Who went by and gave him a very aggressive swat on the backside, and in exchange of a couple of words.
He's not old.
No, it's all in one's perspective, right?
He's a 3-time champion.
Yes,
that's right.
And he's not done yet. And you see, Matt's not happy.
No, he's not.
He got a good shove on a couple of different occasions from that 4 truck.
Best career finish for Tyler Hill and probably Hill Motorsports. A second win for Young's Motorsports.
Today, and here's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, he's not happy.
And you can believe there was some sarcasm in that. That thumbs up. It's always better the thumbs up than
oh my
right?
God.
That wasn't your typical baseball pat on the rear hey, good job. That was
oh man. And there's another race later. How am I supposed to contain myself?
Jamie is down there with Matt Crafton. Jamie.
Well, Matt Crafton, we saw him walk up behind John Hunter during that interview. Little swat to the backside. What was that for? What are you upset about?
Stage 2, off turn 2, where they're at the end. Kids be coming off the corner. He's smarter than that. I mean, you can't. I mean, I'm fine getting hit going down the straightaway or straight points, but not off the corner and off the corner again. But what comes around goes around sometimes, you know. At the end of the day, these guys brought me a very fast Menards Toyota Tundra. Like I said, thank them for all their hard work, and we'll go on to Martinsville.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
That's a racer right there. He's really
Oh my God!
That's just
I think I'm done. My heart. I have to go die from excitement. Hopefully you all enjoyed this stream. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, because holy crap! I think my reactions are hopefully worth it. See you all later for the Xfinity race. Have a good one.